order for Adom TV. Jumadi we nkranshensam. Me am ti dwam amedi jumadi on chame. Edi am yeso ni tekotego. Wo de ma odi minimudi dada. Na de amesra ma ona da se onyame beye wadom na adom wo na wabrabo na muntuo di susaso papa abrewo na empo edi ayeye amosoro. Oyeyi a ya na mepe. Enesoso enioma yetaya yo ye be ma ya brabo edimu se empo enyankopon ensa no adwuma onyame wo bo ni pada se ni bia no odi bibi hye mu ese se utimi tumpon wahono se ebro ani wo de hyefo mu a brebre na pagya na mu na aso aba banchi dua keto de hyefo mu a na aso aba bibia onyame ye bia no e abaso na ni nyina so e nneoma bi wo ha yeyo so wo de ebro ani ehye toyam na akata to ano so a emfiedu emfifi because nye ho na ese efifire enti ade bi yankopon ayoye no ewo nyina so nti a etimutumpon enam eda nsuomu a owonkwa ofiri nsuomu a wowu enti no saa na nipa so no ewo ne bi wo ho a sese wo na die asabrabo adimu tina dey me ma ba ku bi ene se wotimi trust na bi san se enti me da ache dey you have to learn to visualize your future self. 2 years from today, 5 years from today, 10 years from today, how do I want to be seen or known? If you me no ekona nimi, if you num, if you do, kwamba so pese ehumie, and a dimba ne pese e de bomie. In 1 year's time, in 2 years' time, in 3 years' time, 5 years' time, how do I want my spouse to feel about me? Obi a menene gwa wade mu kwamba so pese onya tenka fa me ho emfie mienu ekoi. You see, you visualize your future by looking at what works and what doesn't work. You know how abrabo mu wa uni se wo de bibi a eyeyi. You know how uni se wo de ade a eyeyi. Nti wo behwe future na say me in 3 years time I want to be the international motivational speaker. An international crash hini. Fine, my setting me goal no. So my international there, I need to do certain things right. I need to appeal to hearts internationally. So me kasa eka woni a any Ghana keke akoma so nje se me ka brofo no ana French ba me Ghana ti me ka twi. Se me international oriented na empo matare shemu any contacts network amaye wona me dey okita de hu ese me international. Then my goal is working. For example, in 2 years time me person obi shambia ka say we dey woye wodefo woye o mama we dey mobruhuni ohuni pamobo. It means me kasa ne me ne ye ne ma adwene a me adwene nyina be gina sa tibia we so. I want to be known as a kind man. Kind. Obi a wo humobro ya otunu hu si wo ma obi. So you need to set a goal. And your goal must be based on what we call values. The things that are important to you. I have 4 values. And you my sumbo my brabo ye 9. But you respect, obuo, responsibility, sanko ye amiana me yoye. Eko ye nso amiana me yoye. Integrity. Pepepe yoni no kureka. Oh. And ba ko so innovation and creativity. Say abribia me be fufuro na sebe obi ho atono. These are my 4 values. Therefore, some fatimo pobia maybe say when obuo bata ho, am I responsible for this decision? Am I creating an innovation? And is it integrous? So the same way, so I say also your values. Ghana ni awotemi. We need values are for phone, not type. What are values? Now I pick up values. Or why do you say we have values? You know, kuru wofie. Now mo trouble mo dem in this house. We live by integrity. We live by respect. We live by being responsible, and we live by we no akasa. Therefore, obi o fidua dem nyina na montuo nyina gina sa values we so. And na so boma wote eko anim no, you will yield the fruits of integrity. Me se abrabo ayebo no. Se wotwa mfoni fa woda ache ho. Wo chena bi afisende. Emfie num sende. Se na mpese abusua hunu me. Say na mpesa wo man hunu me. Say na mpesa madwuma efo am na adwuma hunu me. Say na mpesa me ho kani hunu me. You create a picture of what you want to be known for the future. Now, so picture no, obekura bibi efend the values. No ma show boma wo. Me me dey eh nine material responsibility, respect, integrity, and innovation. Enti abribia me no bi dia me no bi ya e dia agura me dey obuo respect. Sam koyi me tumi say me ka ho bi. Say koyi so me ka ho bi. I'm responsible for everything I do. Therefore, before I make a decision, I should check the consequences because I'm responsible for my consequences. I have integrity. I try to be very loyal and truthful in my decisions and choices. I have what I call innovation. And you know, if you make a picture of your future, find values to work with in your family. When you have values, you know, say, "Ope bibi a friend, appraiser, performance." Your word, you busumi nsia bia na afi bia no adwumafo no mpanifo ne be transe aha utosin wa ha how ye we for the performance appraiser and our performance management ni awo ye ko yie no ni ateke yanko ye ni na udi asua de onipa wa brabo mu. Do you do performance appraiser? Wa brabo mu apomo de kra, do you appraise your health? Say me body to say, me BP to say, me kasa, you need to appraise everything about you. Appraise your spirituality. Me nyame som ekosai. Me mpa boy ekosai. Ayi me de nyankopon ekosai. Me ne me hu kani asetena me ya appraise la me dimu. Eso ani. Esafata. Me ne me ma enkita hodie eso ani. Edimu esafata. Se utimi ya appraisal about your life every time. When you do appraisal, it shows you where you are making mistakes and where you need to improve upon your life. Medase pass on your Mamencha Albert, Francis, Isaac, Osmosis, and my producers, Randolph, and Ejawebe Campedu. And Shiran Kamunina, my boy, my dear by Titiwo, Ununyame, Entina.
Kotegwa sending crunch and some Jordan no pay or dear Bray, no pay. And some see in a Brasson, so TBS, Adom TV, Badwam Cassie, and some of those near to your Mubia or Bettini. Mampania Badia Tre, Abo, a Cobia Basso, a nay dialysis, who near ma were there, Aqua, a bono any of Mantam no emo, yet the Honsam nature more a bebremo. Naya consum for from Wakoshan, and now tre mono every year in some menstrual hygiene day, yet did dano shonko, Amakobo, any other sender, Kwama buying a sanitary pad. A whole tax and a day and free so say a for the men in a bit me at all. I don't know send be no pay me de bro Adom TV Badwam Cassie. So Facebook /Adom TV Cassie no ho Go TV channel 119 DSTV 280 Midin Eddie Fia Amankwa Tamaklo. Afia ni dear mutie said and some nature more ankasa etie. Ghana this year be a woman free I have for and a bonomantum no more. Ehunu ne se mo den pa se wo kidney ho anya hawo na obetu kwan afri afo na abonomantamu aba kumase ana kolebu se wo ba beda dialysis machine no eso eno nti no wo mo akeka won sase amanei wo mo de bi eba mantam ne mu na ho ena mampani abedi a kira kopia se ene wo bo ho aba so pa won hyehyɛ ne ani so ade hunu pa ne wo de aba mantam ne mu Adom TV kase etwaso.
Tonight we are all here for a worthy cause, to raise funds to support the construction of a dialysis center to serve Bono East and Ahafo regions. And I hope the association will not stop there, but explore other areas that you can help in the development of our regions.
No see yepe and a president ya Dabono Regional House of Chiefs and no also and a yo himpoa or Doma traditional area or see a dear yo ajman bedu atosumi no ekasa ye no to sra ban se fango any of my good year and krata would wo man mono one shemu biem se be ye beboa may etumpo no so eshe bose or the Ghana city and pim ahanai any eduno 420,000 cities ebeshe dwumadi mu ameno so akonkan
Nigeria all you know about the Mumaswa, you have 51%. Ghana, make a person being contradicted to the right. We all can never correct. Ghana for I didn't even get 17%. I didn't even know you need to get ransom. 17%. Oh, no, my head there.
Penny Abadia Chaya or Shangumasian so Denta Mensimo and Cramantamo, ye Diana, Usamtewia, and they what they are deserted to a binding him sank bay a tour. I did that sanitary party so memono. When you free so Sabaya, ye Mankuma, my runner, won't bet me at what ye see on Adom TV at Wasso.
Pardon, no, I may say, it do me be a will say, former Minister of Education, Madam Nana Opokwajima. And now, or days are pardon, started or the schools and Mofra with schools and Maiwa with schools. It's in a boapa, ne do me be no a jay, na a jay, and so I say, Asanya Bano, pardon, boy, a day. It's your best abine says a beya, and go worthy of tax and what part of so. Send a beya and Mofrano, where parents liberty to me afford the Atama Mofrano. But first, they no never for pa, it be a 2 cities, it be a 4 cities, it be a 5 cities. Send a boy at the pa, it be a 8 cities.
And whichy, Mamma Commado, Yawa no dem wakoma mepundo dona. And so carry to us say, Sabana so baby come feature if you want to me sonimo, near Fiat yon woman 1 wo.
Hey, we are for Nessa will buy a good inside, as I would chin it nothing. Now, what channel says education, and shall say our classroom, then we say shall see with you, as I would stretch the Wabano who say, so we're good in saying, so far, or bury maybe not any da, or Benyam, Tessa will for a was said, Casepa, Moon and we have best teachers, Namun Church and Colano. Now I feel so we. Ma wani enko mba ba yo no ho ma wani enko mo ho pa
ene wasansem we ye mo no asante asia kwahema na ma boatmo otosum yenu wono so de to aban no so anim senko no kwa de ne pemu anke yente yenya sanitary pad factory wo man Ghana mo sabe ye to ana sanitary pad no ho aye den ne boden no ebetumi aba efom de ama wo mo na make say 12 Apostles Church Ghana Barikasi Assembly no enyemfinhye aduanan ne ho ena ma menya akwan ode sansemi etudwa
Onwa se wobetimi abedi asere o mabie bi e wo ya memu e maye o mie bad factory no e bi wo ya memu amaye ya sra no sanso obi bie bia on tete niam so tax na so ma no di mabie bi wa na no so na ne bo ne mlafo e maye ni entimi ntomaye ma
Anu si yepe na Prophet Isaac Kofipra ya wono ene yes of penyina woda 12 Apostles Church Ghana e wo barikase ano editu dwase adeba ko ehia wo mo pa eye wo mo a ekọ abefo 10 times so ene kasafidi awodo so egigiska e wo manfo ho no mu a wodada wo mo no ehu mesenti obeto asra ban se enu so nka wontu ho na mo
Penifo no hwe wona lances ya dia mani pa bi mu a yenya akonya wo television so eye saade no se yenyina ni tua se obi ye daadafo nyema ne kwan ba ne na da obi sense wodie o lances ana wo kura bibia wode ye adwuma de a na o man ne mra ne baabi ho no to sini kakra ma ye besere ya o man ne panifo ne ye mabu a television se ne wono ka ze fa 1 cd bra ba ji 2 cd so no ya hwe wono na bra bom se so o kura bi ana woje wode ana
enwachi and National Pastoral Secretary Right Reverend Victor Puku Ensoni Adom Kase etwetwe enkomo ensem bia wode tu dwa enie
obia pese oye yente disenti tie na dwuye no die edase ye fa na ye koye nimo no operesa opese o jumpo okure e ba ne sa so a na nyene ko peni fono ye ne se omoma embra enye dwu e fise kristo so mpo embra wo akonfo omde embra na ye adwuma enti oman ne embra wo mo no ye ma no enye dwuma se obi to mra asotwe wo no ye fama nenye se na wo manipa
Ema ya won mo esua adepam ewo nkronkuma mu wa afomantamu se enei sanitary pad no bo na den wo mu ntime ntokora nti ehon so wo mu sra ban ne so onye bibi emwa wo
ana pad bo ya den ya ewo nkronkiti wo madwuma ya fo yesua adwuma ade cha ebeta aduane pad ye ntime nto ne bo den ne pad 20 cedi nti man ti kra ma imjira hoyi they may use maybe I may use up about continue mania 40 that top pad be a man and I saw myself or Montes on my yes and no pad near Tony 4 cities. So by this time 20 city. Yeah, a drew her cranny and say any bimpone and then Yamia Daurma. Otuba for Papa Abahanoma, Modaurma, Mobeche idea. Yenia so near my yama
and watchy. Half a month, I'm an NDC women organizer, Charity Gardner, Eka de Twasso say.
There may be a chairman, 9 young man, Penny Bia, then a Miss Wadi Monesenka, Obama students, sanitary pad free, SS, NMA, any a memo NPP for so multi-sorority as any Swadimon, Amanamas. Benamino Mianunia who said, Sankasani Swadimon, NPP for boy and a baswa, and kept Sankas Abrams and Comu supporting you introducing ya, meaning Sankas Abrank and Amayamu a compressy. And going forward, no, under the next NDC administration, send a year before an a day ban. You bet to us why I'm making sure, say, secondary school, any quality to animal, you bet provide you with sanitary pad free. I'm a brand new one, the more you see the above.
Na se etie for besha no so Adom TV esikodo ye do musuko pa ka sanitary pad ebo no na edene no ho no na eno nanam so amene Kiddy Right Ghana for woman so etie ene ahodo a make aside de kaya ye for be 1000 apem sanitary pad ya cheche de ama wo mu free Adom TV etwaso.
So according to the United Nations Convention on the Child's Rights, children and young people need to receive a comprehensive, scientifically accurate and age-appropriate reproductive health education, which menstrual hygiene isn't an exception. Due to this, Kiddy Right Foundation Ghana, in collaboration with Atenteben Foundation, came together to organize this project for the Kayayi with the theme Safe and Dignified Flow, which means that they have to flow safely and then also they have to flow without any further complication. We also organized some couple of screening for them, activation of their NHIS card, and we want to use this opportunity to create awareness to say that our sanitary pad should not be taxed. Nyechumi.
The Krakrano, Emmanuel Duhine, Yawono ye founder, and Martin Hene Foundation, as we did same say at Wasso.
The Adom TV so at Jumedi Biana, at Chese Kaya yo for war Abubulushino, Hochiro, and Pempino, and never be bring a cost one more into Yene Jumako Bakwe from no, you do it right. Yakaka and Sassy say, Yabeba, na Yabayo moi, into Yabayano, Yabaye. Health screening, Emma Omo. There's also a free health consultation, and I think so. You should share more exposed to malaria. No, yeah, malaria test. Emma Omo in Drew. I think so. I see a World Menstrual Health Day. You know, you should share sanitary pad. Emma Omo since I told you say Omo ko feature. Now Omo use tissue paper near because of the price. You know.
Atoya mantemo penny our share social welfare department so yeah Jonathan John Jewu what they to awofo no manim wo ma asabe won wadi dem no menka mofra na nhye yi won pie na ya na won so nsa no nyuma ehunim die nyame de adom wo mo sabe ye be na mene so obenya mfaso e wo mofra ne so one Adom TV atwaso
ye wo akada ye disable la obon paso obi be hunu pose wa obi a oye disable enti na ebu okra ya lock na hyedem ya common aduan kra na sabe ya the chocolate mu ne ato amano bucket sabe oya boa but ne e kan say o wa akada no e disable la ano nche say akada no useless o dem hwe o din answer adwen bibia wo ho important thing say o de be go school o de go school about right obu akra able children po a wo de wani ato wo disabled child be to right akwa ni nanim asuade ache obi the able child.
Enwachi, Program Director, Emma Walkabout Foundation, Ellen Gamble, and Sonny Central for Chichenkomo, no Cherebuta Yentia, or this Jume, and I said the whole Yentia, one would on the tea who Chelsea.
So we're really, really pleased to be here, and not only that, it's the chairs that really make the difference. These chairs will really impact the lives of the people we're donating them to. Not only does a wheelchair provide mobility, it also really improves someone's quality of life and chances to live a more independent life. So for a child, it really increases their chances to go to school, and for an adult, it really increases the chances of them being employed for a job.
Nekra Social Performance Manager Emma Tulu Ghana Limited Ura Edmond Fifi Encho Ida de Sereto Awofua Womma Sepi Omedi de menim se Womma no said ebeya Womun kotina kwan ho enkwosresrade
I say wutumi bua no kwan bi so said ebeya obetumi de ne tai ntuma na onkopie e won kwan ten ami say you bia feto do hakot na kwan ten nti ye behwe se do bia beya ni obetumi na aboa nyen na no enianu ma omo kire won tan aboa
Street Commission nkrabata wobuno mantam ni mu frɛ obibia sɛ womra watena ye hɔ na womeje enua ama no na womu nua ni nyina ka Ghana Green Ghana project no ho afi womu hwɛ sɛ be 600,000 cedis de wombetumi adua Adom TV etoso
twia ekoye kwaye mu kwa wi nua ye dua tie ka categories na major problem big challenge at the Green Ghana program. Na ejahihia nso so ejahihia nso be hye kakra eguye. Eno ka ho bi na ma yentmenya 100%. But survival rate was over 80%. We had more green we are now 70%. Survival rate is very successful. Most we over 80%. Into sha Green Ghana for Bron region ya de pa. Afi 2023 target a yedwara omamunu nyina koye 10 million. We use aside into my 10 million. Ye tiso kakra. Se be ya yensa be soso. Na boye ma yetimi adua ne ye. Asa boye ma ne yedwa last 2 years no. Yetimi abo ho ban. Afi the strategy bi agu kwan mu a ye hwese nua yedua ne nyina no emu 60% ebe ko kwayem.
Osan edito omanfo enim se omanfo emfa omo enye eye enua womo eduanim se na bebo adwumadi a womo edie no
ye fa kwanya wosuni abodawura ma corporate institutions these banking institutions insurance companies obia fa na honyim ye wo system bi ye fa na adoption of compartments so person dua compartment a ye bu ho ka to your standard rate wo ho enti ye say me compartment ba ko oba e kana bo akere no watue sika na ma forestry for na edua nje edua nua nyina wia na brand o company no so wo na wadua sa nua no because you paid for it.
My nyina no so na Adom TV Badwam kase na hada brema kwan ne de asie ye da sepa mre no aso sa wo ko adwumerade mfa nko emfa umra somduem sa kwanya no wo honko ade a wotimi hwe en live on Facebook/Adom TV o mahine kwabna santen so ejina ne na so ha the bonkrata na ye online so stories ni bi ho ye de bebro be me na mo akwaba.
Well my josu na Thomas na nim de ekoso enye easy we de kafia sem wa bonten ye de be hye ho ye gie de se na otwi de onyame be ya dom na bibi akokama mo amatu akotena kaso anu so no mi yi mo asutire se ensuo no gusu afi na ebeto de o se woni da ho woni ate abro so o ko hye kaso ko afi na ensuo no so beto nti de me hye obo se eyi ho kaka na tobu to kaka na no obakai
bo se na ubo ndia
ti we de obo se se me ko ka dua gba so ga se na Kristo yi na ko bo ti we de asem bi ani ho o de mo nkoso anka hyen na mungodu iti barrier ho na tobu to na no
na de di mo obi ntra ho ala
o de bi se butai obi di kotina o tira ja me kika se
mi o reason ti eta
o ye me chia obi a PR mo me chia mo me chia na ma chia osmosis mu nyina ma chia mu nyina bia o ti kaso bia so me chia o nchian de nshana nke mfa mo ho sa but ejadi patu bia betre mu ntina we di africa so afo nyina ma chia obi a
obi afri Madina akwetena kaso
obi afri Madina akwetena kaso di sem no dos yi seven dos Thomas nso ai nei onyame adom weekend no frame no say onya oba opeso ne
ebo so kasa o onya oba bei oba bei
o de bachia ofi
o de na ba ofi ekura nya se o do kasa
debi fia na obusa me say obunya kwanya e di oba na bachia na ana ejanya mi adom ezi de de mi ase ze mu bu nua ne bigu eye nya sa wo be kwa ko esofu na o se mo nya dem ye ni nyina je ku and then you put some smiles on your face o na be che ono nya me de na che oti na otwe mu ni nyina no o se ne se o san hu mobo na oma na hoodin enye kese pa wo so de bia da makacho don't look at your situation yes I want to improve that o he situation around you nko ade a o be wa je se wakem but unyan kemu afena nyoma panankasa ebe fefe wabrabum na ebe gina wankasa so anamo a wutu is very important and I adwade asemidi kan enkomo ahodo ewo ho empensempensemu agudie ahosepe ni nyina ye de bro just very loaded ana ye de bro na no pay afia mankwa tamaklu enso akrado se ne o chen eye queen na owo England na anasa asante hima na ye tese titles da omuso amieni mi queen no afa e ka se fa yie e ka asema afia mankwa tamaklu ho ayefe yie na oze osmosis susuhwe odi aso a enya odan fa na wakọ han na sa dan kro na munu e de fear for bi mkra odi aba because osmosis so
oso e ne uti o
e fear for ni bi nso ho ahomti we o fear hwe di asema ba o
aba ntinyo no a
ana o abeka enipa 8 omuti compound no fear we de because besi ja like
Any news? On what's if your name, dear? I'll tell you, Musso.
Chair like be, water be. Hey, they don't correct you, go about the overcorrect it. On one if you're around, so if you're at water bill, some of I told you the avocat, everybody will crime. What kind of his excellence and other Danko Kufados, Wakasa, you know, and Ghana for the Donado more commentaries about Yamami or by Chief Justice, you heard the Dom Kumano so. Also actually mako jina fabi ni say nti say omse enema bi a akoso no itu fire same di bia na atenchia bi omusu sa aba no na me anim ni na afia Ghana for so ho ahom tikakra o ade suppose the bar na akọ na no da Brian a champion one hwe say okọ onam ni nkura ni bia se na agric minister na okọ hu say we kwa dem wanya droba eye kwo ho baabi na tomatoes adaka no adaka agogo ho baabi asante achimagogo agogo adaka ni nyina no kese pa 400 Ghana cedi 400 kakraka adaka kakraka na me ka che o no adaya me tomatoes a eye kitikiti 120 cedis adaka mu ni nyina
400
ti maame fo no ne dwadifo no asem mo kan se aha ne de on be fa kra o mutimi ti so ba 350 and you busa dwadifo no bi so mo de bank kan se dia so so eto aposi fo gi omo tax assembly ni gigi omo and the petrol so omo ka omo kofa ne ho se nti from 400 no odi bedu nkran no na 1850 adaka ba ku bia no iti tomatoes so na ne bo nya de ketwa
easy so kra nya papa
yeah meaning how we are solving the problem do na so nya careful when the tomato say fegu ani nam do dia pacha ye se to anamo antempa mo rba nam do gu ani
asesan ni ama bi egu konko bi afa no makosei
asen nyina pacha na me de me ntia se nti wo bo tirim papa se wo ye se adwuma we no
serious
aden it is a old Thomas long time kojom de okona me tomatoes no ani hyen kama se dia ase ne de ayati se abobulushi tomatoes pacha bibia je papa
serious especially mom to care mom to talk
oh no me de omo de adimi me top we when is we scanam no oh that see uko drip no ni na process
say nyina anye ha dwe ya na
ye momoi no man ni nyina ntimi chichire momoi na is very important to say sanko fu isu a omo kwa no kufia pedu a mo hebere ni omo kasa GRTCC for no mo say ya te essentially so driver for the say there be you know yes and there's no official communication if you want to move back
to say you be ko ni say ya
you know enti ma me antia sampa ya na kan yes abo if say no ba ko mi bi a passenger for ni bi gusu kontokwa e di achinye and it's not healthy for us
and oku akoko ba ko 100 cedis
enti ubo na Thomas na mka Thomas ubo hunu no offer chobo ko no age adaka mu ano adaka mu na 350 we say e be ko be 2 weeks amano enipa be 10 ko mo de be ko ba me kan uko fa fia kokko kwa de sem and also 80 cedis offer broiler na 120 offer layer 95 85 enti ubo so di ade e fresh dia
ede
Charlie
ede na me de no so doso kwabna me be na me se me we carrot manu enye fanda kan
okay
esa fe I no I say chemical bibi wo me
no man e di na fa so say GM na be room quietly
serious
no man do na GM na be room quiet and I keke do cut me buzi pain now they are share when you see ahwe ma jeni utwam Now they actually when him see him see. Na kane no gina hanum pa na pai je nim see ya. Ade wa wo wani hwa ha ba bi na. This dey be ye wo no.
Ya say bibi.
You know. So
bibi ya.
Esemu. Esemu na afi nkwada no so on tonton no ma okrom ni e dos dodo. Afi de 6 years ne 5 years ne 7 years ba no mo ba up.
Saturday kwa hina me hu.
E wo various traffic lights no. Ba no mo ba.
Be 6 7.
Yeah, ba no mo ba.
We dey for me ba boy na me betimi aton ade kwa.
It is social welfare for the gender ministry ni e mo amaka ka mo yire mo ho why? Esemo because kwala ni bi ho no so gu pa se mo ana apart from mo omawofo no so epi omo mbesrade no on san kwala nkiti bi na ba besrade no
abayo bi ne nam do
there should be
ojina na so pa bobon no fo ikama ye no obo kem
abayo something should be done
ma me no way papa no way ara na mo tete nkurasa ya ka samonya family planning so na me kese na me se so na mo pa wo
yeah something should be done
mo wa na mo se nkura life.
Something should be done.
Yes, Ramo. Family planning unit, baby. Kona kwaji advice. They be bona they abo hu ban.
The crap say a lot of us the youth today we are becoming quite irresponsible. Men man do na ni man do na so abo apayom. Omo de omo nti se dogo bi nu abeu. Wa we on the yenkonko that's the word. Wa we na cranda on ma me on na bi on of bi o area of behwe no pa okọ. Memma ni bi so de eno anu crowd no tuntum penalty fi akona from akobo demonstrating irresponsibility.
I na say na dwuma so obewo.
Yeah, so yes mo madaroma de bi adameka epo ni ba bi ani ho adjuba ba bi ani ho adju so still ba bi ho adju from kama. And some of what to do the obeka tem de bre my ho kwa the chronicle say payback time asembusa. Minority demands full judgment on Jachikwesin's case before deciding on the fate of CJ. And laptop computers for SHS students very soon. Estate developer petitions CID over invasion by land guards on his land at Apollonia. The new crusading guy say IMF deal will restore confidence and bring back Ghana on track. Ghana Mampenyi Anakase. Former MPP MP advises Baumia to stay away from flag bearership race. Under Papa Obahe, Dr. Chemante launches campaign to contest a Sikuma Odobin Brakwa. A young man, a doctor, Chemante, yes. The campaign, yeah. The Daily Statement say, Ekufuado commissions Elmina Port, FAE, Papa. And Daily Guy say, appeals court holds lawyer suspension. And the big one, Mahama Nana Komia tussle over S. Gracia, and what's him say, the publisher, and so Diaba, Ejako, best man to lead MPP group. And brilliant Tokonu excels at vetting, and what's him say, the Daily Graphic, and the DV. Wakai will say, Unyame Aduma, cover price, never cost with effect from Thursday, June 1, 2023. The Daily Graphic will be sold at 5 Ghana cedi. Osmuti, Odo 3 cities, 4 cities, This is as a result of increase in cost of production. Announcement here, my all the other papers in the Omudi was here. And also the washes also there. All red cards, inclusive multimedia, also ready. There's a rate cast the cost through all consumers and customers and patronizers of a particular product or whatever. Also, Obono, ever cost through. And the Ebimuna more. The one shall say, I'm one man to not be able Munamunas idea. Well, I said, make sure chain increase, but see the sequel cotum. If you are online, you know, yes.
How will you buy?
Elmina's.
Yeah. Or can be a midday.
Yes.
Abana ye ne famu de odi aba. Ya ka ne ye me ne omienu.
Fishing harbor.
Sa de ya ka no ye me ne omienu.
Abana ye na famu de.
Wa ye na famu de. O shebo no wadi so. Ti de ne ye mienu ye e de aboa. Nti ye ho asem na na ato atakan. Mu mie nyina ye mfa nte se ya ye dia. Eye mo dia. Wi ye ne ye a ne nkyirima nso be nyina ba beto ye ne ye. Na ne ye nya ayi habo e de. Na ne ye jalote. Mr. Mo, the catfish, you know me a day. Fish, I tell it. Or see if we are as soon. Mr. Mo, tilapia, papa be. Ejalo tilapia de anu so ne de kwam na testify.
Yes, I don't say na udi no. Maribia.
Me kura me nwi bi kura.
Maribia. Hey, we the Maribia lo tell dey say na dey to the pay. Maribia. Quickly some headlines here online. COVID-19 pandemic has passed. Ekufuado and I'm Edison Crash.
Wait,
our Safuma for celebrate former First Lady Nana Kuredo Ajima. But it's all Odin one dance. So for Nana Kuredo for Manon was a 6 form was a form 5. And say yeah, Odin one dance. So know your bar. Then quite a blame in our Kuma a ye nipa one any bin. It's a young one say or this I didn't do. Education Ministry share bomb say Enchebia textbook.
Where government Mampani abedi chena.
Oh, Baumia. Okay, so I know about say laptops ever replace the textbooks. Hey, Dr. Baumia. Hey, that's not what you know. Digital. Wow. So this year, I go can say now say perform Professor E.K. Wallace is some kind of dorsum. Na nano dana syntrosis and I hear the tipo monum and the family see her. It's Kasa. It's Ghana, Africa Capi and area one, Bessa Tiashri. So no one casa and more on any new animal and one man to create my blaster World Cup as NBC. On Bessa Baba catches a cat in the coach in they be the coach in Yadeda. Professor E.K. Wallace, they be a donny a pound for coach Yadeda. If you know a bong or to be fine, come be a seven one eye. Any in the Oba on the facts and figures. They would tell you there any question that may be there or rebel or more Sirama of Fiayo. Ya on over.
Adom TV so Adom TV so bedwan dwumadi so dia wo kan si wo sempa sa kana dwada no pen so eja obedin de Enoch Kwesi Wolanyo Wallace agudie catch back up the only nomenclature professor's degree in sports the other regional Wallace the nation's presenter and mesin kunyana me kono kwanten kodens ma odwen sa kana no pensu biu e wo Ghana gudim eja o shane so mam se nyuma komiensa wo na bom skadwete me na no peden komon eba 1x bet. I've always told you that betting there is better than Sakawa. We tried before, didn't before trying to come a beard in Kumasan Manum. Catch them, we have no Busian 4 now for 4 years, mouth as for Nanum. Who criminal proud nas to be a form who engine 1x bet. A Busian the day Japadibisis Cow Quaja Champagne Senefia, who bet me a Tebraco ton de Ketua Quajacasia, 1x bet, Mr. Bet with money that you can afford to lose. Kayano, and no, I need to bet yes, I bet you are. When you bet your proofs, why do you bet your sabu, between between such a shooting myself, and now or the Junica cry at your to home. Fast message to she infections do gonorrhea, syphilis, candidiasis, white feet and sudi ponachua, oko herbal shops and pharmaceutical shops in Emma, also pet fast message no near Duba qua, a bit in Boa proper Harawa, and no more bohom with a dinchinache. Nano considered a publisher dance here, see only J fast can save, or more than that, some sabitin can fast message no sooner do a bit in Abuao. Sedimore gel and roll on your ultimate pain relieving gel for a pampas bepimonasino, a drew it to your dear Sineboa, Emonia Quavisa was sitting Bomodianda, or Shaman Me Market, Tena, Temas Me Market on Sabitia Kabi, Obetia from 0208219129. Now on a Sedimore gel and roll on phone paying for you Kumo, so to be a cotton and as to be the Ayono, a Shabwa, Emaniama, Etian Kuye, Ediama Wimo, and the sponsor said Techabua Man and Pencil, Edia will cancel one Senpai Saka 8 Majao. Yen tempasu yebekum na Songo steak ene Patrick Osajman country mansungu and return kumo kanena fi hwese na nema AC ekoso with regards to Songo steak. Songo ye mo achen. Hello Songo. Okay, ye fa ni Etwensan chen whilst we waiting for Songo no na yenko EPL akensi awdo no so Etwensan to top fam no na nra Arsenal for chi wam 3 wonders for twem couple poli no woman entimi anti canibi. It was an avalanche of goals, cricket scoreline and the PMO elsa akensi a etimi eto fam nim ina se nra akensi Etwensan PM EPL no no and they won so soccer cra Etwensan ja but quickly no ye fa ni Etwensan chen say yen sabetia ka Patrick Osajman country mansungu oh ahomano so. Hello Songo. Hello Songo.
Come on, enter back.
Songo. Hello Songo. Hello Songo. Hello.
India fine. Meteo kasa.
Okay.
Meteo kasa. Ontimi kasa.
Songo meteo kanti yanko. Ai.
Afro te me kasa.
Ah, me to kasa songo.
Ete 40 kasa no so.
Ah, obi ate.
Professional, professor say we do me more fire, fantastic. Bibi aboko. Iti professor te me ka. Mame to nka yi, wo te me nka.
Ah, me to nka.
Okay, Songo stake. And then you better Ghana football. When the president still like insisted, I mean, why football here? Football, Ghana, fantastic, but I feel say you should leave it for the public, not public in day. Ghana for it to actually magnet. Say football, say kosu and as football, and your day and koso. Say football, because when you are the president, you'll be sharing praises for yourself. One gas and obey day. Ubabong, one basu say, oh, yeah, but woman, we are Jumani Mormon, woman also judge Jumano, a monochino magnet. No more, a man who say Jumano, a coso and I said, so football now, a coso or Ghana. For now, football, a coso or Ghana. It's not the best. Aritina, Songo stake, make a choice of football. A good, and yet the best in Kuyi. And also more too many national football in Kuyi. Just look at the league matches I ever. What I say, a whole and somehow better to our bonting. Say Yanukure matches are from say Friday and then I be the cost when league matches are. Yeah, body league in the who or Beji, near whom relegation. You understand? A whole lot of I say over team rumors and somehow better our bonting. Say Yanukure a compromise league. And conform football matches. I just say, or say a competitive no, and conform Jaja woman Edima Omona before our league matches move. And what things same way be a senior results in the any baby positions be a teams leader, a be Ray, a be person Musababi, a be person Muji League. What score lines he be now who score lines he be me how a no Mexico. Ukuta serious football people pa umuye local league here. In fact, it will be a worry to them. Try some investigations like film. No man will say football no fairness na ekoso and I say enye fairness na ekoso because football I say Ghana football I say or angle uba local side uba national side. You understand? Where matches maybe or league matches maybe or betting yibi. No more there who ought if you are it is not that clear. Say Ghana League, you know, say what betting betting so and I say any betting so. I mean it is not that clear. And but you see football Kosovo Ghana. Come on. Supporters are not going to the various stadium. Crucial moment league matches and crucial moment. Mediama want to win. Ediana person G, Beijing Super G. You understand? Omo for relegation. Uche King Faisa. We anisa in Suaterema. We anisa Karela. We anisa. Even Omo Mudi almost so dreams near other teams in Olympics Muninano. Almost so we anisa. Omo fight is a umbit me a camp. But Odie, I mean, share. Senior games, you know, it's a 4 years. Supporters, spectators. And Kababia, a good stage, you say, will be person or G will be person or Kamuno. And Kamuno who say, Nipper, poor supporters, poor, almost tie, almost teams are cheap. But still, empty stadium. Here to clock every president with no pencil, empty stadium, ball, a year almost the various big centers. What I say? So local league, you know, Ninkan say local league, you know, send more turn, local league officiating, how well NAC Elco, local league, you know, how competitive team or Belgian Champions League, Belgian Confederations Cup, just say Obeko representing Ghana or Confederations Cup, any Champions League. So two teams, you know, how well and Omo that strong, Omo that finite, Omo to me, and the Aqua Africa. I'm a so-called football people. FA, Omatimia Tom Machinoma, a bomb body or Confederations Cup, Champions League, African level. I'm a Ghana. a local league in the sorry, a more than young players locally. No most about the various national teams, especially Black Stars. Local league pitches are your boss to cry, coverage are your my cry, local league, you need highlight to be a win. So football no and cause over national level you call a Mamisha is in my level. You call a Costa Rica Princesses under 20. Yeah, I'm performing. You feel what you say? Yeah, we cry. You call a Uber Starlet and a Ma Starlet maidens. Let me put it this way: maidens. Yeah, bandy 2 years for age cheating. Yeah, we have more age. A DNT administrators and man about so-called football. Say a man football under 16, 17 maidens. Yeah, bandy 2 years. Football no, ne papa mo ne say. Uber Starlet a bema dear. Now no more Afcon and Ghana and Town. Ghana and Cook. Teams who might qualify for what eco represent Africa, Ghana and Town. Afcon for Africa, the end player and Cook. Under 17. Uber local blasters, you call Algeria, you call Philly, Yari. And a Uber Black Queens, and my Black Queens. You ever go Afcon World Cup qualifier. You count. That means mechanic World Cup qualifier. You bought Afcon yeah. Teams who might qualify. Our Magic Cup almost a fatter so may represent Africa or World Cup. Black Queens and Mammy and Cow. What I say? So, Nina, including you know what Yama Blasters proper. Now no Yanko Afcon, African Cup War, Cameroon, Yanko World Cup, Qatar, Yanko. What does Nina taxpayers' money Yanko waste? Every Nankasano, how transparent they are, they should tell us. Transparency, Omudi governing football, no. What I say from woman level as local football, no more, no more the national teams now. Transparency in the city. Tournament to be a Yakobia under this administration football free. Our president is saying, football, possible. Yari, we are failing. Football to so the owners of course will Kroma. Now, national teams, more tournament, more J. Now, local side, more represented, local league, now for qualify for Confederation Cup, Champions League, get you Omunka, now no Champions League finals, Africa. Shit, to be a packet, yeah, bomber. What you say? Ghana, yeah, Hifa, Confederation Cup in town, Champions League in town, more. Every support president, you football president or football. The support very football sponsors. Sika Ben Wopedia Boa Ama local football. Are you fantastic? Referees are you Moka. Referees, it is the way Baba and Dina so Omuda suit referees. So football in Kan Copa and say every president in the beginning and say why you football for the past 3 to 4 years. Why you football football in Kosovo, just a fantastic movie and can watch it. You leave it to the public. What does the public in Ghanaians will judge you? I'm one who say football, who year and answer who year the year. And football from Songo State and Koyi. And I mean, and some of my kind should actually say Koyi football here, a Koyi, a close to football, Kosovo, Christiniga. Omo local teams in Africa. Confederation Cup in the Champions League, more modern, fine. Shesiniga, Omo national teams. Grassroots, Omo from 17 to Omo senior level. Africa tournament, Omo Naj. But that's Africa tournament, Omo Naj. It is such a country. Near all governing football, they can say, oh, football, Kosovo. At least, we will give him the benefit of the doubt. Now, what keeping him on his toes? More, what I say, so that you can get more, because enough is not enough for me. Enough is not enough. You need to always work hard. What I say, Natty Dread will have to work very hard. And you understand? Football say yes, so na yejai almost so called football people Omo eye ebu amamu no no more about no more access, no more castle. Okay. No. Nico say a banner. So also Ghanaians and the judge me who's a football here and I me. Which football in go ye? Answer na me kono. Okay. And then protocol against Karela. Protocol, are you ready to sink Karela? Professional football, no friends. See Karela for no money ready. Thank you, Professor. Okay, me 1 p.m. and area of 5 for 5. Okay. And the Patrick Osage, my countryman Sungo, and this Sungo stick. 8 minutes abroad, and Kotoko versus Karela. We a crucial game back when also between Santo from Karela and Shinhuya, between Atobeto relegation zone. Today, as we need a game, but Kotoko 4 at the warning, 8 minutes Abbas and Yadoma, Umbedufu Karela 4, Elsakins, Cassie between 2 Jim. What nice bet, one more unattached, the Pabonda upper bet there, a 1x bet. Now for Jeffas Mister and so at the infection surgery and attached Sedimore gel and roll on your ultimate pain relieving gel. Woman na and a boy chido men and open so idea we can see on senpai saka and so 8 majao. Within the Enoch, Kwesi, Walanyo, Wallace, a good catch back up and Jemo, and of course, evidence based presentation TV Yao. A radio Anthony Manuel Cassie if you've been the Suni and found court with being so the act of being a good guest is to now to say goodbye.
Bien yinsa 9 months. Wa wonaba. Na wa ya outdoor naming ceremony obobongwa wa frost of mo wa bobompay. We are watching but now when mo wedi. Only for the child to be grown. No beyond na mo wa fen akete. Obolo. Taller. That taller than Blackie. Hey, no fussing. I have a rough something. Na mama no peda wash na ba body size na skin color na what the name na and san kon ya outdooring nkon to ne ba ni din mama wanye da mo ye fine na mo to ma ko mo potwa nso no ye mebufu kase hya ma ko ma ye red ehu de nyimpo kokko na mo na elefa red me ka mo former hostel Manchester wo kuma se security man no me ka Manchester wa adwe na ya oda abroach lo ye kuma se me hostel na wo fan Manchester ma me na ho adwe Pepe Huma and all of from red, if you all my fans. Miss Pepe saying, Nay, major woman when you're that so that red deaden. Mamma, 1 year, the more you're fine. Call people by their names, the names that they've been named with, because names have impact. Please.
Ne so damno ever call them by my name, Mizinize Mami Boatima, the Fantador President for the Brothers and Sisters Association. Call me by my name. Good morning, Akawasunko Bouncer Page Mezido. I'm more latest in the world of entertainment. Now, if you den day, if you den day, Sister Abbott Nasi, aye. Now, you can say, if you or chuma or kadaka crap, but what to name you, we wake you up. Now, say we wake you up on so that no, or the super, and also you can say if you are the new song or the about. Now you should answer and can we one about drop a hey sister. But wash a hand a ball, reach him the sister on 6 weeks to be about 6 weeks. Okay, we are here for it because say if you the voice or that minimum now if the kind of music or the kind of hit songs was my okrum had so also be 6 weeks there we are here for it. You be enjoying the papa nti no be pwe mum o wasampa FM onye kweku edukumi twetwe nkomo bebre interesting conversation lines no de dem bebre make head do be san black rasta ho asam ma o chechem de she cannot know black rasta. Sister, why repent? Mopacho, wonko heza okojo abra ifia oshia kwekwe dukumi uwasempa.
Yeah. You know, it was a lot of hard work to bring it all together, but by God's grace, we were able to put it together. But like we were there when the village for like 3 days. 4 days. Yeah, but we shot definitely 2.5 days. You know, as a comeback song. Yeah. We wanted to just let everybody know that there's a new journey. You know, I've done so many great things. Put a mic in my hand and I'll shut it down. Yeah. I've always been religious. I just didn't show you guys. Sometimes you don't deserve it. I've worked with over 120 artists worldwide.
120.
You know, I have now. I got something to talk about in coming by, and I'm in dropping. I promise that I will be very consistent with the droppings.
Look alike,
What's that?
You don't know the lookalikes?
They're the people that look like the artists.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're making is the thing now.
Yeah, now.
Please, if you are there and you feel like you are look alike to me, bring yourself so we do something entertaining for the crowd, because it seems like now
some of your people don't like it, but it seems you don't have a problem with that.
Nobody can be me. Like, you are a look-alike. You're not the original. In the end, I will be the original. It's fine if you want to be a clone, but
if you want to be
a clone,
okay.
Like, I don't mind, you know, but the clone will never be as good as the original.
Na 6 weeks be on drop bass and on drop. If yeah, welcome. Na yes so now after this interview no you know as a Black Rasta will respond. Will reply on the social media page do say if you love no deep papa a sister is always a sister. If you are nocturnal, I'll love you always. Into no Black Rasta so or respond to if you are saying there she mistook Black Rasta for someone else. Into no you know, this is what we are for. Nkabom the man you know, or a Rasta love or a live some kwa haban kwa Rasta love. No wa samara in the besi ho na ma tuedo na week here wa babesinu kwe nkomo kra na ye rizi papa oban esunsum sam a wo enwum to ehu esunsum sam a oka enwum to ho mechanical for spirituality in music ehu na ajagoja be fie hade showtime with Andy Dusty and obebe making revelations be in as na oka one thing I'm zo me yem shim kakra Oma yenteza ajagoja okay.
Tum biara. Be succeed biara. Ka onfasa de we tutin. The grandpapa, the patron, the godfather of music, Lucifer. Fasadi we tutin. The grandpapa, the overseer,
Godfather,
the godfather. The Ogboro, Lucifer.
So gospel, so to highlight
the gospel musicians for some follow here. Oh Ghana say. Black Shelly for the one join BB and me support no. O me ye. Me can't go to play against Omedum star. Number 2, again a beda so no enya ponchi. And on your Baphomet.
Okay.
There be nya Baphomet na beda so no. Your friend Ase Cell. Na kra boy ya ponchi. Eti am the Black Sheriff a drop ponchi than he say. Say a common art there fine. Me too for onko delete. But what the what do na say there. That is a picture na be there na chi dia me ta na chi. Obi biara wo tun biara.
No ajagoja inye no pocho hwehwe interview na hwe nsama okay wo mu no odoso papa hwehwe interview na hwe na ye bafa the other side so ehun because so dey ye je sofo nkan ye bafa well be campedu but no hun sam bebre nti me fancy hade ai ma me fancy hade na yenko Miami Afro Nation USA or why do papa yesterday we are now buzzing honum into no people are outside we are chilling outside na Benna Boy the performance no as you hu the black hole join the stage ma hu komo bi social media bi ni mo reche there za sa kodi ntuma anye wo VGM no ono na Benna aye o Miami no nyame me king more evidence ho aw my yonkoshe ai yonkoshe na embrace.
Is this your first time in Miami?
Yeah, first time.
You're from Ghana originally, right? So talk to me about that and then coming here and performing in Miami at Afro Nation.
It feels unreal. I've been telling everyone, like, even the city feels like a video game.
Yeah. Why does it feel like a video game?
Right now, like, it's only like in video games that I see taller buildings and everything.
Yeah, it's crazy. And like the people here, the energy over here, it's mad. And you know, like going overseas, getting on stage, seeing people sing back to you, it's so unreal. Yeah, I love it, and I'm very grateful. Like every hour.
That is Black Hole representing us at Miami. Hey, from Konongo to Miami, brother will arrive. I say yet how which is style baby. Now, you know, could say in a Yuhuno Miami Hono, Moyaza Jackie, cancel not all. Yet don't know Yahoo can. But sister, what up, Paul? You know, who could say nature there, Yapum, ye, papa, my Jackie, and say, Mobile, yeah, or we love to see this. We love to see this. No, what up, no, I feel papa, and so, not a real the net, no change them, eh, mammy, on Yasam Kakraba, sister. I sweet papa, I sweet papa. And you know, pictures here from Miami. I'll try to Jackie co perform or baby my black hole and no nye Ben I co perform you know only na mama Ashe Kakrano ma yen free hono me na yen brave ye na you know what the Ghana US interlocked as I say Ghana US on come hajia for real. Ho onkomo na ye guda ye rizi na oyaza yat today US prosecutor bi wa cheche zoko dunumu kakra na wakeka nsem bi donyo so kakra o kirema say haje for real say e kan team no ho a e team member mema wadwenyo there afon ho fala there bi enfon hunzi won ton sound from wa wo guda wo investigate ehu na da mkofo no yat the wo fact information evidence ni nyina kron da po sabi do na na me hu na analysis bi on social media me am sham because ye hwe mo do kwana iraba no say when pleader o plead the crown pana na shede be 10 years so because what's the case na or ye 10 years minimum 90 years maximum inti say when pleader ma one man 10 years na so gudaya I'm not guilty Into no oyaza musawacho wahani day na oyaza prosecutors no was the fact of the case thing na was am the lawyers that one can prepare one defense na one from bra one can hwehwe defense no na one from bra na wala case was the fact thing na mo dejiko na kafa wo defense bra na cha de watch into no many say sister so when pleader obotum na wakonanyim kakra obotum your risk I will take they be as I'm not guilty one for monko trial another be mo sha mo working maybe yi man ye nti no one sha na one cham kakra na onkadam kakra na one use no one fun trace the other people no one fun radze the don't po bi kwache $100,000 so makaka sisia wa bobru mo fia nti me de besa ha ai me de besa ha sikana wolizin but the best day is no or Mami Boatma, the Fantador president for the Brothers and Sisters Association. One ma was so massing in Anya, me in show when be brave. Sandra Sana Capo, AMO producer. PRO, Yami show be brave. I'm out.
Samwa kwa baby me Adom TV Badwam so eni Yadamam Boatma ne Sandra Capo ase wo ahosepe omode abreye ne wo hwemani ma hu ze nuane ho a. Tene me break fast rentem. Me di ni nyina bia gu me yam sebe ya betimi edi ho adanse e de a chiro me wo menua ba ne beba e wa ha Richard Aso anaze
Richard Acho
ni di ni ya me de pa ene amafrema yes wo mo every Masbit company adwumakuo mo e na aba e wa ha enti Masbit ne de na se wotum se biscuit ni na we minim se sandwich ni ayi no bro say brodo say cake abrochira Ghana enti Masbit for and amenya omo e wa ha no pay me mo akwaba we dey my brief about Masbit company adwumako ben ya
Masbit company biscuit company you were around for 3 years now.
Oh, okay.
3 years now. Your supply markets for these 3 years is very good in the Ghanaian markets and beyond. And beyond now, we are high products are available now, but we have more to in the shelves are yet to come. But kakra we it was this year. Never said better.
When the package never power the who better be
yeah.
Fine. Fine pa. Enti why any more clients and more customers ankasa?
With our products, your customer base cut across or range. We share we say now it's in the form of a sandwich. It's in the form of sandwich. Akola bit made it, bit made. We know, ya any say any sister is bit made dino. Sir. But then say unya maybe obeso di shim so catching up na ye kama so a.
Okay.
Bit made in sir. It's a little bit sweet. See how bit made in a roll no. But then so obeso parking ya megum so na chair.
Wow. Oh, when I am a school for mothers, ye ton we say ya. Ma who say from a person can be a twaso. Who say whether I am mothers no who. When we the school for new and a pa. Body no ne if you for you know here be. I see. Wow. Fine. Me also bonus ye.
A bonus ye. Enti can I talk about the price? Winning the who he be on bit me in 2 city.
Oh.
Because show be a omuton be a bit my 22 city F4. I need say obi a bit my to be.
Okay. Okay, ma abenan chire when mono dear.
Okay, we are tasty treats. And we are tasty treat granules. Anyway, we say tasty treat sugar free.
Teacher mu also we tasty there.
Tasty
treat.
No, we are tasty treat granules.
The treat in a granite when in cutting a woman treat and
and we with no sugar. Into opinia on pay sugar
the blue no dear.
Blue the no
the only pay sugar. Or no baby. I say biscuit on pajana make me when ye. I'm person who feel. Yo, bet me back home.
The packaging is simple.
Oh. It's just it's a two. It's a new send to me turn about 2 city. Sugar free. We your tea be crab to me. And yeah, Sandra Capone tell me. Why you bro we Monto we ni cocoa. No bet me anum cocoa. Fine. And I will cry ni cocoa say.
We know for snow cake no. Who said
my friend say ni didn't
snow cake.
Snow cake.
Snow. Wow, snow cake.
In different flavors. We have the milk flavor, we have the orange flavor, and we have the pineapple.
Yes, snow cake na. Tena pineapple dey na modi abai. Wow. It's a Ghana niane.
Ghana here, bibia who are here is being manufactured here. Yeah, bibia wa here.
Ready that was you. Nas.
Mbano na amani din abrocha ba Ghana.
Ayo, a man dey wa wani tie de be ma. E no kre. Package ni ye okay.
And it's easy to go everywhere too.
Sir. Crowd bag na shem. Aba bia mo ko hiking bi mo ko picnic bi na say. Ya package ni nyina bi. Family ade also bi anya bi. Wow, my ade. Nti when ye kan say o ba tan bi ani abri pe bi atu amane. On. Ya say wonya bi gu fia nkra no o mawi. Fie benya bi wo he.
So oko okaishia.
Okay.
Oko general market okaishia. Any wholesale shop public Arabia. Ubenye bi wo ho.
Ti akwa ye modin be.
O oko also pinya pe tasty treats.
Tasty treats
and Adom TV. Tasty treats.
And I when so me kwa me nka se me pe.
Snow cake and abrocha baga na ubenye. Baby
okay. Because I say dino ya kai na ja ye bowura mu a. Nti kan shi ye pedodo atu ne benya wo kan shi.
Benya wo kan shi ba say obi o distribute bi person e be ye adwuma so a so de ono abetima ban ayi.
Nti mo ye nationwide
delivery.
Okay. Ti se so bi pe bi atu a my number me sure say go screen na say de basa bobo number ne so bi pe no dodo atu a. Yes am de kokko malls no ne ade se be ya obi abetimi ti number no enie. Wo your screen na say 0542 199121 0542 199121 and 0247181708 0247181708 na Mesbit Company wo product a wo snow cake abrocha bagana nya no an snow cake no and also we dey
sugar free
ni dey treat no
sugar free
ye obi a batan ye nya bi we o milo bi na dey aka ho na akro no we no say dey self contained you milo cocoa wheat o tom brown o unya bi a eno na wo kwe sa nti wo se ye pedodo atu a number ni ni o kan shi ni ye pedodo nso e betimi ato bi na mo supply
Right now, no, you distributors need.
Okay, you.
Inti your distributors were be but say why also distributor, be a distributor of so bar. And look afraid directly. Me have schedule meeting inside say.
We pineapple na mo dia bre. Nti wo see o milk dia o.
And your orange flavor.
Yeah, orange and so nti wo dia obetete. Sa abrobe ayini wo. Obete milk no so wo mu. Oh, my idea. My idea. We na say tobacco na ye hwese dete. Say ye nyati de ye nyati.
No.
Sa ba he de beteche. Na he. Oh. Wow. When you sugar free no. Na sugar free kura na level ni. Na ebe ye de sugar no. Oh, yes. My idea. Nti we say we ukwa drum baako a 2 cedi.
2 cedi.
To be the ma me ya omo wie. We ya ma hwe ase.
Muso du kama.
Aha. Me kan you say akasa no be ha me. Won say we na yi jeje wonu mi ade. Nti wie a ye be kan hwe. But fine. Yeah, you pay sugar. Udiele, upe sugar kakra nso a green ni na brown nso ni. Open dodo atu na mu maji nkogu mo soto nkoko memle mo ma metobi. Fo ngugu soto se be ya. If your boy see. O maji to bia Thomas. So enu ato so. O se Max ntia se wa mre nteso be 1000. Ene o ye fast ye mo bi. Nti ene bibi ebiem wo ho a.
Oh.
Bibi enu na nche. Ene bibi enu ho dia. Ha de mo de ba ye ni. Sa ye nyo mo number no so. Supply no so o kai su benya dodo no atu ho. So once wo pe bia number no na wo screen na se na so aba be tu dodo. Na mom ye pe baako ne hia mi no. Ye pe baako no.
Enti eno no ina me kan no you distribute some car around. In some they call shops retail shops na around.
Okay.
Nti be nya bi wo nearby retail shops ni. Okono ni bia no aka nsema be abra market na be
tasty treats. Snow cake. Na tasty treats no ene ye wono low sugar ene ade ho. Tu ko omo package ya no hu say omo Badwam TV aye no omo kasai so kama fe na etwa guodo na so so ajodi nti frema na Richard inform si hey edase ya monta amra na ye moda guodo na ye Ghana de ese promote made in Ghana goods and we no so fine
pacho it was so mom who say your other products
yeah ma on so kakra
pacho your other products be so crispy your crispy beef, your crispy roast, your crispy egg. It's made in a form of pie with flavors.
Why is it pastries? With
different flavors.
Oh, okay.
Your roast, your beef, your egg, and your sugar.
There's a way party num, weddings num, funeral num. Ye baby tutu. Me say funeral ye tutu we mu kwa anya no ano no.
Aye.
Sa. Why are they nyamishra mo? Ti ka che adwuma wi ase nyamishra no. Oso anso ne dai pa. Amunye ye nioma se ya na employ youth no so no munye adwuma yiti ye da mo ase emfamu nsi ha eye Misbet company adwumakuo a wo mo de product ahodo egu animu hey aba ene ene wo mo edi enkomo Adom TV Badwam na oguso ehwe no na meni wo mo awie die na se ye bekọ ye birthday no eso yankasa ye nua be ma ye ne ye adwuma ntie o anopai
na me fa enchia emwede my Adom TV ahwefo ne atiefo hina. Okay, me free media fathers.
Okay.
Yes, frame o heneba.
Oh, heneba.
Na media fathers the juma ye die pa event planning. The whole Ghana ye nkwa na ya ba ma aware boayefo.
Oh, okay.
So wo pese wo ware we youth and na amamfo de aware sem EU omho anu sikasem ne ade se me pese me ware nso me nya sika na ade say media fathers buy for about 4 or 5 years you know so obi pese woni say be obi wo relationship mu na say che 5 years ni ade am say no nya university course say nka wo university anka ba degree ko awie enti no e man mfa no yi hu anu enti the package very affordable package aba with just 14,600 yeah wa ware no ndo to yin ade amount
or the same eba
14,600 per 14,600 I can sika 146 million per no ye plan aware no hu ina de amount me chere say ye be ma oba na tade wedding gown.
Okay.
Ye ma be ma no suit. Okay. Suit no wedding gown no so nye ade bi se bi ade de rent ya na say we are ye gide bi e wa wo de. We are de ko. Oba yo media fathers we showroom kama suit no abema no bekwa kugina choose suit a wo pe.
Okay.
Na colors a wo pe. Na de akọ. Oba no nso no se ma no ahema asem ne ade nu se mo kire mo kakra. Trimudan so ho. Nti ye be wo de star beba. Ni yesusu ni apam style a wo pe. E de ama. Ye bia ye wo de ya.
Eni ye be sa ware foforo.
What ya say?
Yeah, ye
wo no. Nti se wo mpe wo ya menim de ope. Na enu achi no nso no ya sanso atwa correct decoration or reception honum no.
Okay. Na bridesmaids no muni ade ne.
Omo de ne de nka ho.
Ayo. Tiende one ade be kan.
One ade be kan. But your package for honum a eno nso ye ma bridesmaid ne ntade. Packages no doorso. But ba ko ho nkomo ne yedie. Nti no 14,000. Ba ko no 14,000 no. A different package. Yes.
As a range from started from 14,000.
Yes. Eko. Into 14,000 no na meka se be mo ba na tade be ma na tade ye be decoration
mpabo nyina
mpabo no wo other package no.
Oh, okay.
Enti decoration no ni ya sanso ama nkonwa table canopy ye wie no nso a ya serve aduane eni nsuo for reception no. Ye wie ni sa no nso ye nwie yo ni asen atwa photo ni video dia ka ho.
Ayo.
With 14,600. Inti so bi wo fie na so hwe me na so peso ware na wo ka se wuni sika ne ade a sebi se de me pa cho ka kire be ma ne se oni excuse bi abim ontum the camera media fathers ne ya ware no ho ntutu ni na e de ama kama
obia so ne de obenya
obia ne de me no ka se wo package ni bi wo krompa ye the man we are the couples no go Dubai for holidays.
And digital.
What I say? But ubi ho na ho den enso ano no. Nti no 14,600 wo hwe me o fia wo just 14,600 ye ma oba na tade be ma tade ye decoration enkonya table canopy aduane ani nsuo
and event one out be select na mo event
omo na be kire ba bi e pese ye koye no ne akoye wo venue nti enye se ye ho no mo se bi obi kura mpo otakra de chese Ghana for nine ba bi a wo bi a ye ba enye nkran ko na ye wo ba bi a wo bi a
ni bi na etwa gu ho
sa pepepe eduma ni bi na egu screen no so a egu no se bi yes otro for se me dance ni wa bruchiri ye eduma die no ebi no na nim ade ba ko a eda nso ne se we na promotional package na ebia make say your month of May ebia na program
Wednesday
good ebia na program next year May
okay
we betimi abebuki yesisi enya se bia wa program yesisi anko a o program ye next year May krampo na betimi abebuki yesisi a u buki ya yesi tu scan kakra bi to ase so o scan na betimi atua woni na betimi atua scan kakra de ato ase commitment na fe dia ka no atuatu anan kakra kusi se ebedru time no ebeso that period ni na no se 14,600 no price ni be ka ho ana se ntumu ba wona wa
started that no
enkan because me do call previous ni our package ni bi na 8,800 obi a wonim bia ni nim say previous package na 8,800 and san e ba 14,000
okay
nti as at now that's here for 8,800 because no what you
started that
the dada nti no ye ka chenko for say mo bia ntena se me twen ma time na so ansa na maba wo mra na bia price no cost because ya enim the way system no esia no nti wo a wo hwe me sisi na me to me nsa for say fa numbers na e wo screen no so no na fresh sisi wo say media fathers ya ready ye pese e book to ho no mo ye program no ye next you book e ma 1 year
na mpacho we de me nyonku bi ama ne hunu na nko obeware kwan mu ana atorenchen bi eto no wodi kan tua na niema odi be ye nanimo ewi akire sade no wanya problem sika ama because modie mo miehunu because be wi akire obi aka say na afia na yes I interview mo miehunu say you refine and in case of emergency bi na nipa no pese o jai adwuma like onu mu jai service na more refine this happen
wo buy wo nhihye wo hono enye se bi obetu asika na na age de ko nkrata asem wo hono a e bandi the two of us obi a ready ete ase won se ade na amede mense ko sha ase no mepe ansa na adu sika ye den aba ayi na ebete ho ase ase bi ade ebechi no obi a enkonkutie obi a nanti but what ase
ya nti ase sa obewie afia na ehunu amane na afia na de ne bai na afia wo ye hu no
sikasem na ye ba ye nso no nyame adom there has not been any incident say Sebi Ubi to any Sikana Yanyin program for the past 4 years. We've been on many TV stations, but I feel near Badwam TV.
And I don't want much in I go see. I don't know how walk baby. That's what Baha near once and for the amount. Master didn't cry now, Cray. Matter was no credit ever. Yeah, baby, Uncle Baby, and Cornell Betu Sikago Mate. Uyen Poduna, the Abania and a Kama. We will who said, of course, no better. Why? The answer of one of my intintia. Also, commercial, you know, just a day, no result. A twas one who's a kai or from the mean business. Here, there's a sir or do a jet on the Abasoyasne. It's more office no here, you are not, and your phone so come up, but so no about no behood, a trio.
Medase, your wage a broadcasting junction, Kaswa Quano, so after West so small. A whole night, one of your branch in so Kumase, Ubeti me afraid, or 0545. Relax the number no 0545 48 98 83 0545 48 98 83 and 020 778 9280 020 778 9280. Your programs be obi beka say ina you ABI who we say and say so beka just about a month or 3 weeks ago state prophet Ujaba a program go Independence Square and check crack see power Independence Square program now of course Independence Square na any organize bibia nkunya everything that they did media fathers na organize and many other events intinanya baby a wo bana sebi waba betu sika egu wa woni kofa bai na nyame adom ne yebodu atena so wa heya as say awade nkoso ma wonimdie no na fa boa me sure so say I employ mabunu so ama o adwuma na me sure no da yeso awade dia so wo na entrenya kese eno ne ye hwe animu Ghana ya de ye ni ya dia ti nyame sure pa nyame sure ti 14,600 eko ubetimi dia ba e dia ye where they know the amount come na say be anyese be esika nu so antimi ye bibia the amount keke wa pictures na show TV no so na hu say enye bibia keke obi betimi so
that will be 14 me ba behwe ne other price me hwe difference no ma be kan nuane no so ahwe aduane no so
come
mo odu e fani pase they ambonya number of people so mo bo
me da sin come ye fi 14,000 no ye for nipa 100.
Oh wow.
Nipa
no do dey say didi me o ne.
O be didi ame. E na once na be twu so aduane a wo pa aduane ahodo 3.
Okay.
E na e be dey ama wa.
Drinks nso ka ho.
No drinking ka nsuo na ka ho. Drink no wo other package.
No matter packages ni nyina say.
So what I say. Aha. Enti no. Ene me first time e wo Adom TV no. Do we promotion. But me ye promotion in promotion.
Sir. Ani na e kan asem de we obi a me kan we.
Metna say na adwe ne buy. Say my bar or shows for the first time no me ya de e de ama wa hwefo. Enti instead of 100 guests no. For the Monday ekokosi Friday.
Okay.
Obi a obe fresh is here a bookie
from Adom TV.
From Adom TV. Yes. Wow, ewo Adom TV.
Bedroom.
Because your records one for Adom TV are on count. From Adom TV bedroom no. Your amount additional 50 guests at the account.
Okay, nice. So when you
150 guests. Sir. 150 guests. If a number no na fresh is here. Offer number no mami pokuya right afia pokuya
afia amankwa tamaklu
okay afia amankwa tamaklu program no so na papa na say we book here be ma 50 guests at the account omo no be ka say kama number no be 0545 48 98 83 0545 48 9883 Ghana fana ina babia wo bia nka say we distance enye barrier babia wo bia ofre ya de ne ma beba aba be program no de ma kama
ya da say papa yemfa unsi ha na brace me besa akasa nyame shirawo kwato ane mentena se twen me wo bakọ akire na me birthday celebrant na so guso wo ho ayo wo said na ye celebrate wo mo enche na month of May no ye de aba na wie ye nti no ene
Well, yes, I told you, Jimmy, so I'm in there, Fiaman Quata, Maclomina, so Quanso, so the San Como, intimidate
abre nti mamenka say free cyber copy say non kono bo all of us is our responsibility say ebetimi adwena o my Ghana ho ma bibia ti makokama e dia bayen yada Franco Trading Enterprise for yada ona so kwanso nko so so yada Safari Tissue so ase na yada Richoko for so ase so na aso ase na Zest Consult sa enyumako we na aso ase se adwoada copy me fiada ewo eye Badwam on Adom TV multi TV so ye ka Franco quickly mame enka say phone ho akwa bia ne phone type bia ope bia no unya bi na wato ewo Franco a very very important bibia da me kan phone ma bi say won dwumadi a won di no ade a ebo yi pa nti da bibia da me kan say ka phone nko ate say iPhone Samsung Nokia smart TVs are ranging from 32 inches copying 65 inches and a tabletop fridges. Franco air conditioning so free 1.5 horsepower copying 2.5 horsepower sound system any home accessories you know. One other remote be at all. Franco for 0246422338 and that's 055-5939-311 na wati mini wona didwa ama bibia ti makokuso kama edi ama and watching so no on website abanya bi wonum and here www.francotrading.com sa enyumekoi asoyase Zest Consult so asoyase o kwanso so number abanya omunye 0509092330 na wati mini wona dinkita Monday to Friday once your fasa jumediwe emfa emro na fe menkai one so nimnyam for Boama one constituency no these electoral areas in no the 5 electoral areas in no or share a year distribution of library books or shares here until every Monday to I understand so be shares here every Monday be for the next a year 5 weeks no or call a year an electoral area Joada bia no akwache eye engoma mufra no ebetimi de esuade. So Honorable Patrick Boama, good morning and thank you for supporting the base. Yaba back there mekai na ma stress those who are responsible to ensure that JUSAC for be come back to your tent in bia no because JUSAC no mesremwa ejumako kesia attention e bia no only di dwuma de boa nti enko e wadwen se bi gardeners na cleaners enko from the circuit and magistrate courts ni nipa dodo na enyina kabom ana judicial service dwuma efo na mo ate atua nti all over the country ya dia attention e bia no ana se ndi bia no apaska enye dwuma. I think government of the day cannot continuously just look on. Say enkososa at the how pa already. Joy News, Adom News stories on my cover on this matter. Very disheartening. Nti there young should be able to say JUSAC ejuma phone so and share amfa dakopena boom omote say piano. The bribia da meka even when there is no means to meet us halfway. The most important thing is how we go about it, the management of it, and for people to see that they are appreciated and they are also respected. But sometimes the portion of government and what kra into yebesre say anka by close of day and nedie yebete krata se ka kire ho say nyame yadoma achina yenuanom ne ma amenom ne ofanom ne yesewanom yikunum ne yerenom no they are going back to work which JUSAC ejuma for na JUSAC for so no yesem moko table no ho for now proposal from government be amufi say quite reasonable no just accept it and move into action for Mother Ghana. A little bit of patriotism and love for your country will also do. On that score, now, Minka also say, since you told him, we should be careful how we dispose of waste. It be them deliberately. Instead to know in your gatem deliberately. To usisi anansia, one usisi. So let's be mindful of that one too. On this note, Mamima, former Greater Accra Regional Chairman, an active member of the NDC, very relevant for the party's cause. And Obia, football, when you see Wajaya, always once a football administrator, always a football administrator. So Old soldier never die. Chairman Adekoka. Chairman Akwaba. Long time. Yes, Chairman.
Like almost about when I have.
Yes. It's true.
They hire me few.
Yes. Good. Obi came about, but Chairman, the last time when they could see, I think it was the Thursday. Obi raised the issue be about who successor now, Ashimo. Only the secretary of Mokontoko. Are you aware of that?
I've been here. You know, the man. Oh, she. Better than me. I seen. When you have me, this year.
How about we came about? So we say, are you aware of that?
And the pay, but I'm on topic.
No. The reason is that no. Are you aware of that?
Because I'm very much aware.
The reason I'm asking is that if I make a Thursday, the reason I'm asking is that, and I've come to understand how our politics run. I raised an objection to the handlers of John Mahama, His Excellency, that he's an advocate for corruption, and then an advocate for the funding of political parties. It was one of the key reasons why we keep going back and forth on matters of corruption.
That's right.
And I'm a say, Obia nim to say they cook Kumawia MPP for display. So behind him say, this is the situation.
Yes.
But officially, sir, is quite worrying. And I be precedence. But the other aspect of Inchilmu Bayern is even with this, people still wanted a way out to make money out of that. So that could be some of the reasons that informed the team to go on that tangent. But Ebasa is worrying because the focus, I believe, of the party now is to win power.
That's correct.
So every force you marshal, inclusive giving out money for people to get access to where they want to go and vote to vote. That's how no won't mean there. Then the president should be worried.
Exactly.
Because the people who are surrounding him to ensure that the NDC's vision and Onotu vision, there are question marks on them. And it happened in Kumawu that 50 cities could change the mindset of a more agent.
That's right, yes.
So I don't know how you're putting your house in order. I am worried because Monko Chesika, I have a problem.
I very worrying. And then Medanyamia says 12 years since 12 years I'm a regional chairman. So I'm being Sida. Because there are structures. Every party has got a structure. And you, the chairman, must always be above. So that as somebody, you can then deal the matter. But if you're chairman yourself, you get yourself involved. Then where does the buck stops? It is very worrying. The secretary and the chairman are now in conflict. There'll be a discount. But like I'm saying, the impression will be created. And I've seen figures going round. Haircut, and then
no, but meaning to discuss was a party at Juma. And this always a titin, but it's very bad. Fakoye party at Juma, all party person winning, also party person winning. One of the means a bit media boa, Amay, Boa and Pagenu, which are from place. Comodian price here. They cannot come, so there should be a means to bring them to back. The party actually way and this is say for making sure that these people will come from where they are and go back. No,
the one you said about President Mahama.
Yeah,
yes, sir. Ebama sir, Pakono ko vote man ko. Obedin who
yeah.
Well, because Yama will Juma say
yeah.
Why the person will feel aggrieved.
Yeah.
Well, it's a very bad. I'm saying that in this particular instance, the party must call for investigation.
Yeah.
To put this to
rest,
because it's going out and it's tarnishing the image of
these two personalities in the party.
In the personality in the Greater Accra. Because each sides are saying this. So which is the truth? The truth can only be found out if
when you say to investigate,
a neutral body goes to investigate, because it's coming too much. And it's not the best. The party structures must be followed, and going forward these days, giving money to branch or party members is very easy. We've got Momo.
So many ways.
I don't know. You can't
That's why I had
cut the interface, the human interface.
Yeah, party chairman. Yeah, I now switch the X amount of money. Yes, some for managing my constituency and some electoral area. You know, and people should be truthful and honest.
Exactly.
It's important.
I think that.
Yeah, OPK. I mean, introduce OPK. Honorable OPK. So I know person friend, but on the Davis, and price so much on the ticket of the MPP.
I'm saying, first of all, I'm chair this year. Na I'm chair price on peso, so I'm pay almost share. I'm saying it brings to bear the issue of political funding and how political parties must operate. You know, because right from the top, we are not sincere with ourselves. No, even how political funds are distributed. No. Obia person hata so because on better for account mu na we are kohunu. Me say one of the challenges are when Kwabena became general secretary, every constituency should open an account. I mean, there was a fierce resistance. I mean, towards it. Because clearly people want to come and pick the money from Accra. They take it to the various constituencies and they feel it gives them some level of power. But there are some casualties that happen on the way. If you do another level, 10% back.
Another level.
10% back.
Another level. The real purpose for the money, no, but we don't match.
I mean, it doesn't help. And we need to accept the fact that, I mean, political funding, acquire. Sometimes people don't want to be asked, what are your sources? In this era, a special prosecutor anytime can call you, say, unexplained wealth in any manner. It becomes a
honorable chairman. Move on, share party for a teacher. Those who have the party appointment, who are working on behalf of the party. That if you get the focus right, we are in to win from this government. More accusing you say on momoding, what done your mind butu. So if you're an NDC man at this point, and you cannot manage some of these things.
You're worried.
Yeah.
You're worried because say if this small segment you can't handle it.
You want your party to win. How is the party winning?
And the bigger one more
I bet
then the cycle continues. Because once a while corrupt, you are going to continue.
Yeah, and I gave that advice to the constituency on Thursday that again, I suggest that the people you engage their services to be the polling agents, because this election, by God's grace, we don't want the normal, usual complaints of elections.
No.
So parties should really sit up.
I mean
that's why I've been on the Electoral Commission's neck. Say, Dr. Pia Hene must resign.
And I've been following.
Yeah, he must resign.
That my brother too agrees.
He must resign because who trust him to go?
No.
But as MEM pretend to say, Bibian Corso. It's not true.
Only Mamma no.
Mamma quite the Oko background of function. But where you the Niman Cassa say, or your MPP ni.
You're fine.
But is he? Because you see, we need to be very sincere with ourselves. Me say, even Asofo Mushekasok.
Yeah.
They are political.
But Asofo are not restricted from be doing politics.
I'm coming, say, in this country.
Yeah.
Unless they be a Jehovah Witness, on Tuaba. Unless a Jehovah Witness, on Tuaba. Will be bearer or getting involved in the political decision of our country by voting. You're a politician. We need to look at the competence of the said person.
No, sometimes.
Rather than now coming. I'm saying,
Chairman Adekoka, you are the next electoral boss commissioner, electoral commission for commissioner.
Yes, but
are you comfortable with Chairman Adekoka?
But you see, Chairman Adekoka has held very serious positions in the NDC.
Yeah.
We know MC na no kopeu.
OPK.
MC, municipal chief executive.
No, but who is how many people have we engaged in this country under your regime? How many MPP for? All the MMDCs, how many of them are confident because on your MPP?
But that's what I'm saying, sir. This is not somebody who is too politically exposed. I mean, the fact that MMD.
But who sits on radio to defend the policies of the New Patriotic Party?
No, let's not because you see
competence will be uncle.
I'm saying say
no we quite Jane.
Yeah.
Electoral commissioner. The criticisms about her affiliation with any political party, especially MPP, are minimal. Only exposed to that extent. So what I say. So you really cannot really. There are genuine people who are sympathizers of the MPP who are not known out there. But if you sit to defend and to discuss the MPP, when Emra Minu ya shout to say, ya boy homodin bi, and say boy would sign a TSA, wow, bedom commissioners or electoral commission biano. Ye kua yemfa manyo sem and enkoye se bedino. It's just there, black and white.
No, but it says that at the time of your appointment, you should not hold any political office.
So, what the technical we see by OPK? You see, all politicians, Chairman, one of you know. Today, all the definition for what he's saying. Or man, nice definition. As of the time of your appointment, you shouldn't be holding any political appointment or you don't have office. No problem. Tomorrow, Chairman Adekoka will not have any political appointment, but you know that Chairman Adekoka is highly NDC. You know,
a simple analogy. House of Folk, Nekotoko, much.
How can you say
he has answered my question. So how?
No, I'm saying that the commission member.
I will continue.
Really,
I'm NDC, involved. And then the IT guy comes to educate me, the NDC people on this. But how
can I believe the person?
What do you mean? The person might be genuine, but on mine OPK, we careful as politicians. When we have power, what we say. When we are in opposition, what we say and what we do. The principles that we all lack as journalists, as politicians, as businessmen, as people working in the interest of Ghana, and no idea in about these circles.
In the unlikely events end this winner. Now, original executives here, Sikako Formasiana, Yamini. It's woman ever bet that your mind is Sikasamuso. Assemble better bio.
Oh, David, that's the woman. Oh, now, and this video, as like we are managing the affairs of the operations of the political.
And your money, you minister.
That's your fear. Say, we President Akufo-Addo, internally, no matter Alan Chemanja for the
they're on fire.
Oh, okay. What the
Oh, it's a party number, a very long period.
Okay.
Me sure say 50,000 there. Yeah. Many bria can make me a farmer. And me sure say BBI planning.
But the NDC is now out tall with the former president. Say on the flag bearer. So mu here acceptability and love by Ghanaians is key.
I agree with you. I mean, if you look at the last election and if you compare to the previous two elections now, clearly the MPP should elect somebody Ghana for being a GDO. I mean, for me...
And you see that in Alan Chemati?
Oh, clearly. I mean, it stands tall if you compare. All of them are competent, but I think if you want to do something extra, like if you want to break the 8 some pass here per se, you're winning the next election. We here will be a Sebio in some in the home, will be intimate and once and be brinka. Ubrinibeka, near my etimi, Emma Yenu, the tangibles in elections. Otimi Edeba, and then Ghana will be a one district, one factory. Maybe we could be a one district, one factory. Eboa, and now automobile industry, Oko Toyota, VW, Volkswagen, one in Ghana. Creating Numa, one more produce cars for Ghana. So clearly, the future is industrialization. Then between the NDC and the MPP and the CPP and everybody, if you want the champion of industrialization in this country, it is Chemati. I've always maintained, say, in Nkrumah Babayebi, but Kwame Nkrumah with over 34 factories will be in Ghana. Today we continue to speak about him. Today in Ghana, you have over 126 factories that have been opened under Chemati Abreso.
Okay.
And for me, it is commendable, and that is why I feel he's the right person to lead the MPP and the right person.
Okay,
to
so
lead
interesting
Ghana.
times ahead. MPP for the who are managing the year. So we have the likes of Akutefi, Kwabene Japan, Adainimo, Apreku, Chairman Team, Boache, Ejako Chairman Team. We have Kennedy Akompreko Japan, Old School, Adisco. we have
Chairman Tizuko Adisco. I'm senior 3 years.
So Adisco too. Chairman, now walk us through. The Minority Caucus in Parliament has requested for the details of the judgment on James Jachikwesin, former Assin North MP, to be made available by June 7 before it can pass a vote on the President Chief Justice nominee. Justice Gertrude Tokonu, the caucus refrained from passing a vote on the nominee after the Appointments Committee of Parliament met after vetting the Supreme Court Justice. The group is demanding to see the full judgment before any decision is taken. A second vetting appears imminent, but the chairman of the committee, Joseph Oseiusu, declared that there will be no second vetting. The minority chief whip in a press release indicated that minority expects the cooperation of the majority in its request to bring closure to the vetting. Oh, yeah, it's difficult too much.
Oh, I was watching the
vetting
process, and per my information, Chief Justice, they have to go through all her rulings. In the period that she was a judge, appeal court judge, and a Supreme Court judge, to have an informed opinion
about who she is.
And I think it's in order. What is outstanding is the JK, what's his name? Our brother's Question's case. And the Question's case is very interesting. What I was listening to, submissions, I remember the Mukoti, J.H. Mensah, Mukoti Baba Jamal, Mukoti a few. And the argument is that matters regarding parliamentary MPs should be dealt at the High Court. And the J.H. Mensah once said that a matter that he took to court, so the Supreme Court came back to tell him that they don't have jurisdiction. You could see that the whole argument was going around whether the Supreme Court had the power to take the decision that they've taken. And so, if they had the power, they obviously the reason behind them having.
You need to reason.
You've got all of us are sitting here. We don't know. Well, so I think it shouldn't be any difficulty, because obviously before they gave the rulings,
you've ruled already. So let us know what.
Just that this is a written submission now over here, and I'm sure before they gave the reason, they must have some points down that they can quickly put there. So I don't think that should debar her from being nominated as being confirmed as the chief judge. Because she's a fine lady, and when on television she even looks very, you warm towards her. You warm towards her.
She's intelligent.
You warm towards her, and so I think between now and
7th
June, I'm sure that if the reasoning comes out, order to be made public, and probably there will be no need for a second vetting to take place once you've read, and it makes because it's good for us. I mean, somebody went to prison on the same situation, but we are saying that the Constitution says that before you become an MP, member of Parliament, you should denounce your whatever. If you've got other nationalities, the question is that at what stage should that be done? This is all the matter. Some people are saying that.
Or the two mono. On free as a citizen of Canada.
Some people are saying that the moment or the time the Electoral Commission announces an election, that before Belfast are formed, you shouldn't be holding another nationality. Now, some people are saying that the moment the speaker swears you in Parliament, you should not be a dual citizen. So this is the crux of the matter. Which is which? And then people are saying that this should be done at the High Court level, not at the Supreme Court. Is just for interpretation of the Constitution. So I believe that it's all with the layman, me a lawyer, but I also have a common sense. I've got an appreciation. There's sometimes there are certain circumstances, because according to this gentleman, that time what they now did to himself or bury now, so then COVID setting, into a delay, into at the time, Nisa Kaino, in having a file nomination papers, and here's a situation say the electoral commissioner who is supposed to accept your nomination accepted it because they were satisfied with the documents that he had brought to them. Oh, so the whole thing, who come because the background referee, because card I had the by I was saying with the first registration card, extra referee, by inspecting. At the time of inspection, when you say OPK, you are qualified. Now, I say, okay, I have accepted it. Now, OPK could be a good year. Also, Jimmy, excuse me, who 2 points if me match a boy and who 3 points. But it wasn't my fault to say, I make a ball now. Because you accepted me. Well, you accepted me to come and play. It's not my fault. I gave you a document. At that moment, if my document was wrong,
I said, can't prompt me.
Also, prompting him if you, but yes, I really want to accept me. Marco, what's swearing? Then another question that somebody called me, I was on a program, Mansa Musa, and he asked me that this particular MP had taken part in the swearing of the speaker. Well, now, rule they above Supreme Court said they should expunge everything that he had done in Parliament. Take his name and expound it. That was why the minority leader was trying to go to that angle. Say, at what stage should the expunging take place? Then the lady, she said, if they have a project, they should come to the Supreme Court from the president. Oh, never be. If you do that, just say, even if he's pretended over the swearing of the speaker, if he's pretended over the swearing of or vetting of Supreme Court judges or Appeal Court judges, so all those people, he might have voted. So when you take his vote out, all those people, is their position valid or not valid? Sometimes that's why I'm saying that me and man call law school. Sometimes it now say at least Nyamia Mami, BBFA grey matter. I'm assuming to me the dream. See, when you also go through all these things, there are a lot of complications. At the end of the day, there are a lot of complications. Wow. Yeah, I'm more for more reason.
So what's it? What's the feeling like she's going to go through? Whether
I think we don't need to deny Ghana this fine brains as a Supreme Court judge. But that said, I think the reasoning of the court in the matter of Mr. Kwesi, we all must also read it. I mean, it's only fair that a court know the reason and a bunting. But it is not unusual. That's what happens in this country. Every time Biano say court no Emma ruling, it takes time for them to bring a detailed document Ayina would refer to. But Chairman raised the issue about Baba Jamal and all of those raising issues. I say electoral matters must go to the High Court. I think the difference in this matter is that it has to do with Article 94. And it concerns interpretation of the Constitution.
That's what I'm saying.
Who qualifies to be, and in Ghana, per our Constitution, it's only the Supreme Court that is clothed with the powers to explain to us or interpret to us what the Constitution, what the law really means. That's what I say. So it is not wrong for the Supreme Court to take a decision on that matter. It's a bit interesting, and I would want to read more about it because Ushe Zenato case now. The court was very clear, say, at the point of the application, that's where this whole process is initiated. It's time as an actor, place of a parliamentary candidate, no, on your voter's card. But the court said, say, no, it doesn't matter. At the point of the application, Ohona, I was say, Bibiaba. Then there's other bit about, say, deceiving a public officer. And the chairman, so can I say, the electoral commissioner was, they presented to him all these facts. And the electoral commissioner at the district level took a decision, say, well, once you have initiated the process, and no one knows to go through. But the point is that an interesting case. I've gone through elections before. I've gone through elections, the toil and the sacrifices that you have to do and the cost involved. a bit into me. I will not sit on radio to want to score very cheap political points out of this. And anybody who knows me, especially NPC, they will tell you, say, my position on this matter, no. Because I feel, say, I mean, you see, people would cite Adamo Dramani's case and want to compare to this matter. But you see, Adamo Dramani was in Parliament, was still holding a citizenship. So that's it. That is the difference. But there's somebody who had sworn, say, I no longer want to serve the Canadian government, saying this. At that point, for me, is you differentiate between the citizenship and the allegiance. So that's it. And the Constitution is very clear. Article 94(2) now. Or say a person shall not be qualified to be a member of Parliament if he owes allegiance, not citizenship. And there's a clear difference between citizenship and allegiance. So I think that media in this matter, I've always maintained, say, the legal team of Mr. Kwesi, right from the onset, they got it wrong. And I think that they took it lightly. They thought, say, they took it as it is one of those cases. It has to be dealt with, and they want Eddie Papaninya. Mradie, senior Mamine or by your business say you should choose between the professional and the faith on this LGBTQ. You're not so there. Once it sits in there, I am running or the Ejuma. So it is one funny year initially who did the grow there, now grow bedu. So that's it. And I know the 12. Me campaign. I was in pains that the every time you have to take medicine to campaign. It is a me who say Obidiano is being quashed a year. Enibrewum, so that's it, Enibrewum. But that said, I was saying Mrani Yejuma, and we will all wait for the ruling on Tuesday, on Wednesday, 7th of June, Sebeba out. But you see, there's this growing trend in Parliament. I feel say, I was saying to me, arrested. The fact that sometimes people want to seize these vetting committees and vetting decisions, to be able to settle others' cause. Oshe Ebra Nansen Omampeni Power Minister see. Then this as a political party took a decision, say, we won't approve because we are not okay with the numbers. And a decision that was taken by the party. But you see, if you look at the Constitution very clear, it is only the president that determines the number of ministers. It says the president shall appoint as many as ministers that he wants to. It is not clothed with the NDC, even the MPP as a political party. Any year to me. And it to me determines, oh, I feel I'm in for 100 and I'm in for 200. Who as parliament and they say, Nipana Edina Besu anymore. Shedding crater, we need to none say, I saw Jumana, I see on Quanquan, or bet me a year and answer to me. So, but then we will seize that opportunity to want to take other political decisions. And for me, it's a worrying trend. So we must stick to our parliamentary duties, legislative duties. Look through the panel documents. Question him on it. So then we approve.
But you are seized with the power does not also mean that just abuse it, because at a point, then fair-minded Ghanaians, not necessarily the NDC. They say, Nanado. Your Excellency, our numbers here.
Of course,
too much.
It was a political issue. It was a political issue in the 2020 elections.
Yeah.
But you see, the president still went ahead to win an election. It tells you, say, the Ghanaian people really did not see that as an issue. Well, and I make say, abatu bia won so ko gina ayimu na otuaba mo bia. Wo mani pano kwan say onyusu na adwene. No, and of course, for somebody to be president or to want to contest as president, the person would carry, and the woman Begina, Nanado, John Mahama, Alache Martin, Dr. Baumia, Kennedy, Japan. These are people of weighted, they can take very bold decisions for and on behalf of the country. And then, among for saline, 50 womo, a big crack, canning 2,000, a bit to tomatoes, Kamu, Eddie Cock. Kumase a bit to me the cocoa we see the Kotoa Bakeke nearby, because they want to entrust the management of this country in one person.
But I'm not sure we've understood what really we vote for. Our type of voting here based on Probably say lack of a better word. So funny. And you may just to two about my way, I mean, I think you are also winning some money. You jay a man yourself for and say, oh, family couldn't the eka and found the president shall appoint, the president shall appoint her. And then some of us are witnessing today levels of friends, family and friends in. We abuse it. That's who we are. Unipe biano, the amount that free road to operator. Udi agro when you bounce, not the only council in annoy because you have been given the room to operate. So
it's a matter of constitution. The constitution now in dying, which is supreme than parliament, which is supreme than even the courts. No, that is what the constitution says. So if there's a need for amendment,
okay. the framers of the constitution did not anticipate that we should, like say, abuse it. The framers of the constitution had and other jurisdictions. You have to look at other jurisdictions. You look at a country like United Kingdom. The population is more than us. But how many ministers have they got? But you look at a country like Ghana, they have about 120 ministers. And look at the cost of running the ministry. And then later on, then we come and say that we are bankrupt.
The chairman, I also have a problem, and that is why you see, yes, I like your analogy of using. Let's say the president appoints. So we had water and sanitation.
Yes.
The president decides to decouple water. So there's a ministry for water, and there will be a ministry for sanitation. Apart from the minister that you appoint, and probably maybe the deputy, nothing changes. If you go to the ministry, it's the same nomenclature. Some of the ministries, they share the same office. Ubona water waha, ebiana sanitation waha. They share the same office. Now, many of these ministers that are appointed per the constitution of our land, over 50% of them must come from parliament. If you are an MP and you are appointed minister, you don't take any extra money.
No, it's not the matter of.
No, you don't take any extra money. But you see, for the efficient running of the state, that is why the constitution has given the president the power to appoint any number of ministers that he wants. If he abuses it, there are ramifications to it. In the next election, Ghanaians will punish you for it. But my point is that let's allow the systems to operate. There is executive. The constitution says that the executive shall appoint ministers. Parliament, you will vet the ministers. You don't have the power to decide, say, well, I won't vet the minister because I'm not okay with the numbers.
The work of the opposition. The work of the opposition.
But also beyond just that. I'm passing anybody does do
the work of the opposition is to check. To check and make sure that the public purse is saved. Look, you just said Minister of Water and Sanitation. Then you have a local government. You have a Minister of Local Government. And you have local government structures. You have district level structures. And these things are supposed to be at the local level. So why don't you make those process structures, why don't you make them efficient? Because when we town councils, I forgot the name. Those who go about
town council.
Town council. And the system, when you go to the local level, it was so efficient. The local town councils were very, very efficient. I always like us to compare ourselves to countries that we want to go to. Go to London, they've got boroughs. They've got councils. And you see that those places are more effective even collecting rates. It is not the minister up there who is interested in it is the local authorities that are and you can see that they are rate structured. When you don't pay your rates, the next minute you are prosecuted.
What we need to do, Chairman, what we need to do, especially on this local governance area, and I think the MPP and the NDC must come together and let us vote to elect MMDCs.
I agree with you.
The election of MMDCs.
Yes.
No, it's very. See, look.
What's that for us in Weaba?
No.
I said with the same one.
MMDC.
That is
not regional minister, not regional chairman of a party, and national chairman of the party, and everything, the decision they take
is from the top, not from the bottom.
So that's it.
Bottom is not
which
bottom.
is denying them revenue at the local level. It will be now also taking move. Taxi drivers are not paying their or taking move. I say this one has political ramifications on your party. But you're too swabber.
No, taking this.
No, taking the decision. What I'm saying is answerable to the people and not to any political party.
Life is not static. And governance should not be static. It should be evolving.
Yes.
What is the trend? Which countries have they done that has been very efficient?
That's
what we are saying. That if you appoint so many ministers and the top is heavy, and the down is
loose.
The question you ask me, you keep asking me for the next 10 years. That is where we are today. Look at you coming. I was driving. Look at the gutters. But you have minister for local and minister for sanitation and water.
Yeah.
What has changed? That is why I disagree with my brother there that you should allow the government, the president to appoint. No, we appoint, but the structures are already there. All that you need is somebody to really supervise them effectively. Is the non-supervision, the BBI loose. I think when you started, I had to use the word loose. I had to say something.
Yeah.
Look at where we are today. Even common portals. We are waiting for the Minister of Food to come, Minister of Roads and Highways
to fill it.
I mean, how can you believe these things? Once you have local authorities, you have councils, which is their job. Just common portals. They must have at that level. No? Road, what a maintenance unit, because it's a small locality. Your eyes must go there. You understand what I'm saying? There's too much patronage. You said it. There's too much patronage. Oh, I must give this person. You start from the beginning about talking about NDC.
Yeah.
You understand? We have got it because we are not using the people who have got the experience. You brought me here. You giving me this topic. I haven't even bothered to read through. But when you start talking, I've got institutional memory. Oh, Michelle, we've been through this. So you talk with passion. But when we are not doing that, then you are just patronizing people, like you said, family and friends. Okay, wow, who is good? Because he came there through somebody who are on authority, who needs authority over him.
Exactly.
It's a big person, and then to the detriment of all of us. This is what is happening. Patronage. That is what has brought us where we are today.
We keep patronizing like that. We keep patronizing like to this point. It's your mind. Where are we headed towards?
But I mean, there's improvement. I mean, As for
system now you're tough.
As for that one,
I can pay my power sample. My power sample. Chairman, but the system is improving.
No, Chairman. As for improvement, there, we are all saying. Yesterday, we taped on my opinion some more kind. There was an admission say, "Nema is difficult."
And I've always made the only position you'll take here. Sometimes they're worrying. Every time you're bowing that humility, times are tough. Yeah. We're going to change. Times are tough. But times not tough, no. Most more for our system being we say these are opportunities are more creative in terms of a down crowd, maybe independent maybe any public key. Exiting even the traditional universities to added on are now the private universities. Any part to do a babble, meaning here as Omano. Yeah, you know how to empower both the private and even to reinforce government. Because every year, not less than 300,000 people or so back out. What are we doing for them?
A serious national security.
Serious, because and the degrees, masters not go about things.
I mean, sometimes you meet some of your mates on your school. Maybe a school almost 15 years. And they still at home. People with degrees. Maybe crack about double masters. Obi kita masters no apply juma.
I know. To the degree in one.
To the degree in one. Who come on? No, so bet me the certificate na come out. Na ayaya. There's a need to rethink this whole system. I agree, Kobra. easy. But I'm saying, say, things are improving because we know, say, I mean, if you look at the recent inflation figures, there's been improvement. I mean, as compared to last year.
A chunk of the youthful energies here to develop this country and professions. So, called a Ghana police service. Baby, a bones, and son or criminal DNA, I went to Mama Kwamoli. Chairman, look at age bracket now, 18 to 45. Baby, Nimdiania, Hordini, Sunny in our one. They are all exiting.
They live in the country.
Yes, they are all exiting.
And there's a deliberate attempt by now, if you Canada, UK, Australia, more visitors, different skills visits.
That's right.
Our nurses, our teachers, they are going in droves. Yeah. I mean, all you need is to go online and get almost every BCTS. Unya CTS now, then you apply for
the as of mine.
We, you know, especially with the nurses. When we have agenda 111, hopefully you need nurses to fill these places. Today there are communities with CHIPS compound and you go there, it's difficult to get a nurse. And the people are leaving. So that's it. It's scary.
If I free and if I didn't think I draw. That's another matter. Chairman, if I free, the Ghana that you knew.
Yes, serious.
Where are we headed towards now?
And American will say, we have patronized ourselves, and by patronizing, we sweep things under the carpet. And then, who say, who fee? Now, one day, and that is where we are now. So that is where we are now. And then we are finding difficult to have the answers because we have resources here. They are not, they are limited, and some of them are getting exhausted, and the population too is growing. Even if you say you are going to expand your resources, how many years will it take you? My brother is talking about one district, one factory. Let us interrogate all these things. And besides, what value have they added to our economy?
Just in NDC4, Modi James Joe Question Junior and I call any papa I say nothing.
He qualifies.
Qualifies
because now the allegiance certificate.
I have full Ghanaian.
I have full Ghanaian. Almost 4 years.
No, there's a criminal aspect to the matter. But say the criminal aspect in there until say the court takes a decision, is not, you cannot say he's guilty.
But how would he be campaigning, going in and out and on this matter?
I mean, to be honest with all ourselves, there should be end to this. This matter. Sometimes
media, I support the current bill that is before Parliament to allow dual citizens to work as members of Parliament, and I support the current, and I'm going to vote for it. I'm one of the key advocates for it. You see,
dual citizenship.
I tell you, Cobra,
certain key positions be or minimum still, it should be left for full-time Ghanaians.
For instance, Boris Johnson. He was Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, but he held a U.S. citizenship and he held a UK citizenship. A trader, a Canadian Prime Minister, or a U.S. citizen, or Sansu Yei. And then Ghana, me as a member of Parliament, me got Parliament, I only them here. Yeah, the document I bet to me, never share. Yes, you enter Swaba, but the key national installations, for instance, maybe this is NHI, where our database, health records, everything can be managed by a dual citizen. National Communication Authority, where that is the nerve of the country. It can be managed by a dual citizen.
Listen to him.
So why can't a dual citizen? And of course, a lot of the people who travel out of this country, a bread and butter issue. My father went and stayed outside for a very long time. By virtue of that, and they are in America. But I tell you, they are more Ghanaian. My brother tells me, I don't pay or now you share Adom TV. So how do you say such a person
who denying a certain opportunity?
You understand? You are denying such a person
allegiance. Allegiance. There are doubts about your allegiance.
No, that's what I'm saying. You see,
national security minister or a double.
But you can have a Ghanaian citizen in the UK. Chairman, in the UK, there's this particular case. I've forgotten. There's this girl who was born in the UK. Yes. She gave birth in the UK, and the boyfriend decided to go and join ISIS. Mm-hmm. Now, she found a way of traveling around there to go and visit the boyfriend. ISIS for the honor. When she was coming back into the UK, the UK government denied her access. She was a citizen of the UK, but now they said Indian girl, allegiance was in doubt. So you can have somebody who is a citizen of Ghana, but in allegiance will be in doubt.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. That is why we got people spying.
Oh, say Yama Kwama, is he Yama Sankra time in Yama Kwama?
I support it.
I told you earlier on that society is dynamic, governance is dynamic. Yeah, let's assume that we've got one of the top scientists in this world, Oya Ghanaian, but Oya Ukradua nationality. He's sitting in the US or London being wasted the time. Answer me now. Answer. Are you going to say that because dual nationalities no? Now, how do you determine allegiance? You can only determine allegiance when the person goes to do something contrary to the wishes of your country. But at that particular moment of time, dual nationality, he's working perfectly, right? But if you catch him, that is why in the UK, in Russia, you have Russians, right, working and as Russians. But when they catch you, giving information to another country, they give you the maximum sentence, or they can even execute you. So there should be a punitive measure for you if you are in that position and you abuse the allegiance. So every country knows when you go. That is why you go to Canada, you go to all these. You got blacks who are Ghanaians. That's what I'm saying. You are citizen. First, we are citizen. And I time since in the first independence in the Akosombo Pene, oh my Kenya.
We are citizen. Young men in the parliament. He said, "No canon continue go. Kaji be 65, 14, 55 for baby."
But na make say, for instance, Uba me constituency. And me polling station for a share. I know. I keep on telling them. So every time we should allow for competition, so that the best person leads us every 4 years. It's not about, say, OPK, you wanting to be in parliament all the time. You break certain barriers and you will not allow people to come in. Because we want the best for this country. There are people who studied in Ghana, then maybe got scholarship to go and study outside. But because they do in Ghana, so that's it. Maybe yes, I know when your UK passport be now or the year such a person, we should be able to create an environment for them to come back home and serve. Because they be no competencies, be skills be so. But omoba then I say open home system to be said. I don't think so.
Okay, so you could try a PRC for justify the 18.3% increase in electricity. Well, Yasaba, I told you, my dear, this one say, Mammy, and Chia, a minia paying, very much suffer to the Boacudia, Kumo, my henny, very much Machano pay, only a pound for Yanana, a year I have for a war of Kenya, saying house Machamo. Hima Barco, a Duchumwa Mosa. Ko for the sense, some way would develop a Ghana, my we all go. Sika ko power manoni na yaji na nyina bit mepio ko was as simple. Ko 3 billion. Baba ga chabara de ko kawari say that fi eye nimnyam for David Opoku answer. Kofi Capital, I watched that Carbon TV near Dinkomo pa because area ni Kofi Capital on PRC issue any nyinam ahoden impage mo on dia ba. The consumer protection, ABHNA, me person within how you are protecting your consumers, Kofi, is very, very important. Ampedu, say everybody show me so Obama Kofi Capital, so I share a opinion that was it. But Chairman, it has been the usual calculation. Government to claim say only a part of calculation, but eventually government will government will. Now, what we are being told by the PRC is that electricity bono EPGM 18.3%. The Public Regulatory Commission has given insights into factors that it considered in the approval of the recent 18.3% electricity tariff increase. According to the Commission, the tariff was supposed to be increased by 27.5% to cover some 1.3 billion Ghana cedi that the Electricity Company of Ghana ought to have recovered. The decision to increase it by 18.3%, according to the Commission, means there is an outstanding 427 million Ghana cedi, which Ghanaians will be made to pay in the next tariff adjustment. The utility regulator also disclosed that an increase in the next adjustment window may be required, taking factors such as exchange rates and the availability of natural gas into consideration. And so they're trying to walk us through how our way in our efforts were ever. I remember John Mahama vividly, it is high time we pay as a country realistic prices. That time no cancer. MPP4. Can the way the number and government come to whom.
Me catch you say.
Yeah, patronizing.
Wait, a prayer if you know.
I remember also. And then one of the encounter back. Yeah,
at the time, I say you take bold decisions.
I remember John said we don't have a choice. We need to pay realistic price when it's about our utility.
Then we create artificial payment.
Yeah.
I say poverty line. I'm more less below that line. But the crux of the matter is that what your generation is becoming expensive. Capacity of power, ecofo. You have to yes car because I hear about the baby about doom so because you are not having enough money to generate the power and also to make maintenance and all those things. But we are consuming that thing, and because of political expediency, again, political expediency, so 5 cities are look at the abundance or make you 2 cities, Muntu 3 cities. The sad 2 cities are bunch of between, It's got Embo for so many years in a paleo. And then they come back to us and say, Yentia. So subsidy no. Omo compile as omo to be about to mean to ya. And then
it's we a crocodile Joe, but me for coffee capital. Me say back here pap. Coffee match.
Waba. Oh, okay.
Coffee match. Na hoye.
Na we pa kache chairman adiko ka minyu asa me chia. Na kache o PK say ya on frame me.
Coffee na you are that boy.
O my hini. The PRC forecast, the ECG forecast, the Ghana Water forecast. Obisa media me dan share me ma me awo was minyu ano no. Akwan of France wo ne de media mfa me ho. Amahini a good when you feel wo krom ha. Dey be obeti PRC can be ano. No be ka kire ye say enyina ma won de ni isuo. Si amakwara ma ya ntuma. Ejuma no ebe kofom. Ana ejuma no betosi. Ni aya ni atum. Obeya no ye betum. Amahine PRC omejuma ye mienu. Na as a consumer, I don't think say PRC for omoni yen edi ni ye. Say PRC for omo chefa edi kan ni say omo ya adentem won. Ema omo ma ye nyina ma won de ni isuo. Eni ye ya yeso so ye use nyina ma won de ni isuo. Na PRC be ka kire say dollar the inflation the cost of fuel then nyina no ye mo mutum o ma se de ba ko so a na o se PRC for e mo se Ghana consumers mo bi so PRC for mu say efficiency Amayini, efficiency, overcome the tree say.
Say, Ajuma Udi Amanaya Ediso.
Amanaya Ediso, me bisa Amayini, who say Ghana ha, and Krahase, any potential but the baby on ma. Ghana water, and Russian water. Russian water. Now, what catch them say, Omu, and Romodi Yesu, Omo then the Omidi, a man for saying, you know, Yamo Musica. No one could talk, and no one to talk. No one ye. I didn't know more Russian so.
I think of your macatcho say illegal mining, no.
A mining.
A macatcho.
It's almost say, yet just come on. They will what you say. It is yet just come on, dear Nepacho. Every consumer, what he wants is value for money. Value for money. A mining. What you can't tell me, sir. What to Intanium? Na mi wano Ghana ye po ye will do some.
Hey, Kofi Azemen, okay.
Oh my, me see, yo, this is me see. Because still, he said they work cano, petrol, any gas, they want. They say, what's my idea? And you know, we only the best man. And he said, me, I give me 18%. Let my job to say, me po. I say me chia, me pay excuse you. I quite no pay. One man will eat. I say, chop money say. Who bear Juma? Now who be do fear? Who expect to say? Who be do fear no? No, I hear you and yes, you are proso. No, my in a woman iriska. Now be do fear. Now you need to see a proso. Ubufu.
Okay, Kofi. I think that we need to engage more on
no problem. No problem.
That's it for your also contribution. Chairman, it means we have a problem.
Yeah, my Kofi can fish. There are so many things in the basket.
Yeah.
Apaska. Wastage. Electricity, water. So, so can Galamsey.
Illegal mining. It's a challenge.
I had the opportunity to go around with President Mahama in all the regions except OT. And every bridge that we crossed that had water passing under the bridge.
Papa.
Minia.
Maybe I could illegal mining.
Illegal mining. I think it's on course. I mean.
Oh, COVID.
Illegal mining.
Oh, Piki. It's of course.
You see, I think it's illegal mining, correct? Illegal mining. We should attach it to every politician. When the people are angry at their leaders, they will protect their land. My children and say minister there, but to be obabe too good, we will be because we should not allow. Na kokoa menana koyobo zu kokofua waya ebi yedi bia abehwe me maame no abesi ne no you want to come and destroy it and take money. In the last 2 weeks omo tiri ba be yi omo ti wo me ho mo ba na mrantie no ye be chase out to see and I always commend them because I've gone to Minerals Commission. I've investigated. Nobody has been given a minerals license there. But because they know, so they're already
will contribute to illegality.
No,
it's not the politician.
Atiwa Forest. I happen to across Eastern region. The degradation. Who said?
The chairman for the Mona Moyana.
Maybe you.
Because NDC for the Moyana, you ask who NDC for the Moyana.
Any power.
Don't let us politicize.
It's not politicization, but you have power. But you are not regulating the front of illegal mining.
They are stopping it. And Abu is doing tremendously well.
OPK. Just make around Eastern region area. Look, the degradation. It was an apart to the people mining there, they say community mining. Name community mining.